Alright, let me just do one more thing. I need the map for my own reference. Good thing it's just right over there, so it's not like... Yoink. Map.
I think we...
That way I can know where you all are located. I'm pretty sure I said it previously. We shall be starting within the town of... I believe it was Pullum or Winoran. We would choose. We started with
Pullum. I think Pullum, isn't that when we began last time?
Yeah, I think so. So I choose Winoran.
Right. Renren, at the top north of the country.
Yes, yeah.
Yep. As you are all in the country of... That is... Why is my brain freezing? I know it. Armories. There we go. I'm very happy I didn't have to look that up. I was going to get very angry if I did. The country of Armories. Right above the country of Brazil and right beneath Lintia and Uvernada. The country, the city of Renorin is right at the very top of it, near the border between Uvernada and Armories. So that's where we shall begin. Just for reference for everyone.
Yeah.
Tell us once the mics are unmuted, and we should be good to go.
My mic's or?
Have our mic's been muted this entire time, just make sure. Has the audience been able to hear?
Yes, I've been making sure.
Okay, cool.
We're all heard.
Alrighty. Well, yes. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, yes.
Hi.
Alright, everyone. Good? Yes. This. Do we want to do a little beginning for this, as a little catch up on what this is, who we are as people?
That'd be appreciated for those of us new here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well. This is... do we want to still stick with the previous name?
I think it would be fine. What about you guys?
I'm fine with it. I don't have any ideas for an alternative.
Alright, well. This is Party of Fools, a wonderful game that me, TrashyDM, I run with this beautiful band of misfits here, all traveling around in my homebrew world of Chardos. Currently, we start off within the city of Rinoran, right at the very top of Ramoris there. And let's see here. I shall roll a D4 to see who we are starting off with. As we last left off with darkness falling into everyone's view. Alright. We are going to look into near the lower sector of Rinoran, where it's not as densely populated here and not as guarded. As we peruse these streets, you see there are many people walking on by. You could see the fey kind of the neighboring city wandering through here, some of them shadier than others. While you can also see all the other humans, elves, dwarves, beings that would reside here. The Nokran plant people roaming the streets. And we are going to look into a dark alleyway where we can see a small Kinku residing there. Jingle, would you like to introduce yourself?
Jingle is a small, homely-looking Kenku wearing most of his clothes, which consists mainly of a tattered, barely kept together hoodie, uh, a backpack where he keeps his many possessions. He doesn't understand what a backpack is, and he doesn't know how to take it off. His little bow, which seems to be haphazardly put together and of goblin design, and actually well-made looking green scarf. He is constantly looking in opposite directions. He does not look like he knows what he is doing. He is scared, and he's just a little guy.
Just little guy.
Alright, well, Jingle, what would you like to do? You've been in this town for roughly a week or so as you've just been traveling around. You seem to have found yourself within the darker quarters of this, not as large, but still sprawling town. What would you like to do?
Jingle, he's always looking for shiny things, so I guess he's going to be looking around for shiny things. His 17 passive perception.
Alrighty.
If you want me to roll perception, I will.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a perception check.
21.
Alright. Starting off strong, I see. Yeah. You, as always, start cruising around, looking at the people, the items. You could see what looks like bars to be upon any shop windows here to try and keep away any thieves that would wander through this town. You do seem to come across a nice, decently sized building. No bars across the windows of this one, and there is a sign dangling down from the front of it. Called the Homely Abode. Looking in, you could see that it seems to be sort of like a general shop.
Are there windows that are open?
The windows are not open. They're like bay windows. So they are sort of like curved. Not curved. You can't really open these. They're meant for viewing in, sort of like what you would see walking down the street, basically, to advertise the goods within.
Okay. First off, Jingle will hit his head into the glass 3 times until he remembers that glass is a thing and he can't go through it, and can go to the door. Is it a pull or a push door?
The door is already slightly ajar, and it seems to be a push door.
He pulls it.
No, what? The door closes.
Keeps pulling on it, confused.
Alrighty. Yep, just taking a decent bit there, just pulling that door.
Anyone inside just hears this ungodly crying and the door just getting pulled on.
Jingle, what is your strength?
It is 8.
Alright.
No, to be true, he keeps pushing in the door to keep trying to keep pulling it. So it just keeps slamming the door. Trying to open it, even though he is opening it to pull it.
You hear heavy footsteps from within, and then the door is almost ripped from your hands as you look up and you see this 9-foot-tall, gray-skinned being looking down at you.
Jingle.
You need something?
One eye blinks, the other eye blinks a half second later. And he sprints through his legs.
Oh,
I'm scared!
You run inside. Are you looking for like a place to hide?
That and shiny. Anything that glints in the light, specific, like shiny things when the light hits them.
Alright.
That or someplace to hide.
Alright, make me a stealth check.
All right, +8. Let's go. That is a 27. That's a natural 19.
See, Jingle doesn't do a lot, but the few things he does do, he is really fucking good at.
Yes.
You run inside, and with your high enough like natural perception, you can see a variety of things around. But but the immediate thought is get away from big scary man.
Fear.
And
Fear. Jingle is screaming fear before he hides.
you're able to run over, and you do see there are several hiding spots. There seems to be a counter in the back, probably for this store. You can see that there is a suit of armor Jingle could try and like crawl into to hide. You see, let's see here. There are quite a few different shelves he can try and duck under and try and crawl underneath to hide from. And then there's always trying to like get on top and hide from above.
Alright. I would like to go for the suit of armor, but is there any knickknacks close to where... Because Jingle's like, I think I remember, like 3 feet tall. He's a little guy. So is there any shiny things like on like the lower shelves he could just kind of snag as he's running?
Make me a sleight of hand check.
Alright, that's +6. 19, that's 25.
Come on! Fucking two 19s in a row. 25 and 27. Oh, 25 for your sleight of hand. Wonderful. You are running over to immediately start climbing in, and then you are like snagging things from the bottom of the shelf. You see you've snagged you've snagged a few things. There is like a canteen you've grabbed, a weird small glass jar full of some what almost seems like purple liquid with a little nozzle on top. And then there's also a few little like idols and such that you're able to just all snag before crawling into this suit of armor.
Jingle waits there, hoping he's invisible.
Alright. Let me make a few checks for the people within this store. Alright. Let's see here.
Can I help you? Screams, runs, hides.
Jingle, your head is pretty much sticking out of the like helmet. Like your beak is just slightly raising up the fucking visor of this as you're peering out of the helmet on top of the suit of armor. And you're seeing the tall figure is perusing the like aisles and such, looking around. Now where'd that little boy go?
Oh no. I want to look at my face if I actually had something that could help here.
As he's going around, you can see looking. There seems to be like a small shape dashing between the aisles, also looking. Let's see here. Yep, that'll do it. As you can see it go past the aisle you're in, and then you see it pass by again the opposite way.
Is it?
And then you see it pass by once again and stop in the opening of the aisle you're in. And it turns to look at you as this small figure. It's hard to tell from like high up in this suit of armor. Your feet are dangling off the ground. You've managed to crawl up into the suit of armor, which is easily. Your head's probably like 6 feet up.
Yeah, he's Jingle Man. He's a little climby guy.
As this small figure dashes your way.
Am I able to see at all what it looks like?
Sure. Make me a quick perception check.
Is that all right? That is a 20.
Dirty 20. Alrighty.
If it's a cat, this isn't gonna go well.
It's a small, hairy figure that has sword running over. Small ears there. ears on top of its head, a thin tail, has this almost feline shape. As you can now feel the almost stand shaking beneath you.
Alright. I'm gonna make a quick intelligence check to see how Jingle reacts. So that is a 7. It's a cat. Jingle drops down and begins to sprint for the door. Don't kill me!
Make me an opposed grapple check.
Wait,
Acrobatics
would
or
I be able to
athletics,
use
your
my-
choice.
Wait, just a second. Would I be able to use my skirmisher move? It's I don't know if I'd be able to. It's a reaction. You can move up to half your speed as a reaction when an enemy ends its turn within 5 feet of you, without
you're-
provoking attack of opportunity.
Yeah, you could. This is just
Yeah.
gonna make you a lot faster, but you could.
Yes, and like, wait, what did you say? Acrobatics?
Acrobatics or athletics, your choice. It's opposed grapple.
Okay, let's go for it. That is a 17.
A 17. Alright, let's see here. Alright, you're rolling on by, and then you feel this large hand grab the back of your jacket there, just by the hood, and you're sort of lifted off the ground.
Jingle is still running in the air. Help! I'm scared.
As you're raised to the face of this large being who looks at you, you can see gray eyes, almost like storm clouds. Possible like flashes of light within them as he looks at you.
You're not
You're
so
causing
big
a real-
anymore.
Well, yeah, you're at a vantage point. You're not. You're causing a bit of a mess. You know that, right?
Huh? Jingle looks down. I'm falling! Help!
You're like easily 8 feet in the air.
Yes. Help! And he begins to like latch onto the guy in fear.
You're not falling. I got you. He's like trying to shake you off his arm as you're just like grappled around it.
Jingle is just crying.
Fuck's sake. He goes over to the counter. He sets you down on top of it.
I'm still latched to his arm.
He's like
get me
trying.
off, but he gets like a spatula and like slides it under me to get
Yeah,
me.
he pulls out like a sheathed dagger, and he's trying to use that as like leverage to unpry your hands from around his arm. Come, get off! Come on.
Flops down like a stack of bricks. He doesn't even try to like catch himself from falling.
You fall like 2 feet, and then you're on top of this countertop. Alright. Now calm down, and we could have a conversation.
Meh.
Alright. Is that
Jingle.
fine?
Blinks. Okay.
And you could see, you hear a little, like, tapping next to you as you look over, and you could see the shape of a black cat has now landed next to you.
He sprints for the door again.
Make me an opposed grapple check.
Okay. Would that be acrobatics again?
Acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
I'm good at acrobatics. That's a 20.
That's a 20. Alright, that's a nat, though.
Alright.
As you're like jumping off the countertop, and you will grab midair. Calm down!
Eat me! Yeah! I think
Calabas is not going to eat you.
I think I'm already
Alright.
annoying everyone else in the group. Wait,
Alright,
what did he say? Sorry.
Calabas is not going to eat you. Now calm down.
Can I make an insight check?
Go ahead.
That's an 11. I don't believe him.
He could be lying, or he could not. There's a possibility he's lying. More leaning towards he's not, but there's that chance.
Does the kitty look deadly?
The cat has like it has like this purple collar around it with a little sparkly gold medallion which says Thilibus on it,
Oh, it
and it's
says a
licking its
medallion.
paws.
Oh, you should have mentioned that. Whoa. Jingle instantly forgets there's a cat and gets distracted by the medallion. He starts reaching for the cat even though he's like a few feet away. They grabby hands.
Yeah, you're like in the air still as you're still held. As you're like easily 2 feet from the cat.
Hey, Shiny.
No.
Shiny. Hey,
No!
hey.
You get flicked on the head. Stop it. The giant beings like face palming, just like, oh my god.
Do you have any
Oh,
shinies?
He reaches into his pocket and then he pulls out a silver coin, which seems to
Oh.
like reflect in the light there.
Hmm.
If you calm down, I will give you one of these.
Jingle nods quickly, trying to reach for it.
Alright. Now we are going to have a conversation. Is that correct?
Just that rolling an intelligence check. That's a 2. Oh no, that's a non-natural 1. Jingle just blinks. And tries to
He
reach for
sits-
the coin again.
No, we are going to have a chat, and you are going to calm down. If we can fulfill both of these, you get the coin.
You can almost hear the cogs turning in Jingle's head, and he nods.
Alright. He sets down he sets you back down on the counter, and he goes around to the other side, pulls up this massive chair, and plops down. You're like 3 feet from the cat now. He set you a bit a ways from them.
Jingle's
The
like
cat-
side-eyeing the medallion.
The cat's also now looking at you at this point.
They're shiny. Jingle doesn't care anymore.
Alright. Alrighty. Now, why are you here? Beyond that, this is a shop.
Jingle, look through the thing that I can't go through. He points at the window. Saw the shiny. He holds up the things he grabbed.
You're telling me you stole from me.
What?
Or do you want to barter?
What's that?
Trade.
Huh?
He stops and he thinks. We make a deal. I give you shinies, and you give me something in return.
Jingle slowly nods and he pulls around his backpack and begins to dig in it. And actually, out of the backpack, there's like a quarterstaff that's like it kind of goes through the backpack, so it's actually taller than Jingle, but it's put in his backpack so he's able to carry it around. He sets that on the table. That's a hunting trap on the table, and a thing of leather armor built for him.
Just for those 4 items?
They're not shiny.
How old are you?
Yes.
Is he raising up like his fucking wings?
He has like both his wings up in the air. Yes. I don't remember how old Jingle is, and
It's
neither
fine.
does he.
I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think he knows either.
Numbers are weird.
All right. Okay. Oh. Clearly, you don't know how bordering works. That's
Also,
perfectly fine.
the guy would likely get a glance into Jingle's backpack. There's so many knives. There's a rapier, 2 short swords, a dagger, a bunch of arrows.
Oh. Where are your parents?
Oh, they're back home. I don't know if I had a name for like where like he lived with like a goblin tribe. I don't know if he knows what the name of their home would be. Jingle just says something obscure in goblin. He just says home in goblin.
I can guarantee this guy does not know goblin, so he just.
So he
sort
would
of
just hear
looks
some
back.
goblin. He'd just hear a goblin word.
Yes, my parents. Home and other home.
No, his parents are at home, which is he'd say the word for home in goblin.
Oh, I thought you were saying he doesn't know his parents' names, so they're just home to him.
That where and live. That's the name of
Alright.
his parents, by the way. His goblin parents.
Now the question is, would that have been said in Goblin, or is their names actually that in common?
It's just it's just gibberish basically to him.
Alright. Alright. How far away is your home?
He holds up like both his wings at like a 2-foot distance. Maybe this much.
I doubt that. Alright.
Jingle is clearly barely stable enough to be in the outside world.
Alright.
You give me shinies, and he pushes back forward the stuff.
Hit me in a moment. I'm assuming you're hungry.
Yes! Food! Give! Yes! Where?
Alright. Give me a moment. The large figure is going to stand up. No grabbing things.
Fucking that's you new.
Yeetanonamous, watch him. As he points towards the cat nods back and just sits there eyeing you.
Jingle
As
looks
the
at
large
cat
figure.
and slowly reaches towards the medallion on the cat's collar.
The cat's taking like steps back. The large figure is gonna head into the back. And it will be at this moment the door seems to open up and a figure steps in. Let's see here. Nova, would you like to describe your character?
Well, sure. Stumbling into the door is a small goblin, a bit taller than Jingle, in absolute tatters, a little bit of smoke coming off of his clothing. He's a little worn out from a good day of adventuring and just stumbles into the room holding a small trinket. It looks like a mask. This is CRHYTT, a wild magic sorcerer wearing small grey but important rags and a crimson red scarf, with yellow eyes and fuzzy grey short hair, and a bite taken out of his right ear.
As you have stepped into this decently sized general store, the door was easily about 9 to 10 feet tall. You could see there are aisles lined with items, and at the back of the shop, from what you could tell, is a counter with what seems to be a cat and a strange bird figure on it. What would you like to do?
Creep stares at the bird and the cat. Stares a little bit longer at the cat. Is then a little bit worried about the cat and then just moves to try and find a health pack. They both have similar cat eyes.
Alright. Make me a investigation roll to try and find a health pack.
Yes. Check.
Jingle.
Invest.
You also see this figure walk in. What would you like to do?
That would be a 17.
Alright.
Jingle keeps reaching for the medallion.
The cat has by this point jumped off the counter.
I win. Jingle takes the shinies off the counter. And leaves the stuff he left there. And goes back to the suit of armor.
Goblin voice.
The cat is watching you throughout this entire point.
Yeah, I know.
They all sort of following you about as you go on. You watch as this goes on. The cat seeming to now trying to get away from this little bird being, having jumped off, and then the bird just straight up snagging everything that's on the counter and climbing down.
God, I hope that means everything's free. Crete just grabs one of the medkits to take for later and keeps an eye on the bird.
Alright, it's at this point you hear coming from the back a loud voice. Alright, I got some food for you. Here we go. And you see the door open up. This 11-foot tall being seeming to walk into this room. Looks at the counter for a moment, has like 2 bowls in hand. Looks around. His eyes lock upon you for a moment. I don't assume you've seen a bird.
Believe it or not, I have.
Where'd they go?
Crete just points to the general direction. Is the stuff he took free? Because I need this med pack for later.
No, this is a shop.
Well,
I'm always fine with bartering, but nothing is free.
well, it was good to ask. Can I buy it then? How much?
Yes. For a simple healer's kit, that'll be about... As he'll grab, like... Compared to him, it's pretty small. It's this small little notebook, which he just starts thumbing through for a price. As I look up healer's kit, and learn the price of a healer's kit.
During this time, Crete looks over to where his arm's pointing, checking to see if the bird is still there.
Bird is still in the armor.
Bird is still in the armor.
Yeah, stepping over a few aisles, you could see an armor piece with a beak poking out of the top, with a cat standing outside of it.
Does Crete have anything shiny on?
Let me just quickly check, skim through his
Like
inventory.
visually on their... If it's in their bag, Jingle can't see it.
He has the pendant of aunts, and I believe that is metal. It is aunts, right? Your god of balance, Trashy.
Yeah.
Aunts, yeah. The pendant of
Yeah, aunts.
It's around his neck. The actual chain hidden by the scarf, but the pendant visible.
Jingle kind of reaches their hand up out like the front of the helmet. reaching their hand, like grabby hands out, wanting the necklace.
I'm
Crete-
gonna make me a luck roll here.
Wait, how
Alright,
far? How far away is the suit of armor from Crete?
you're about 7, 8 feet or so.
Uh-huh.
Would you like to do something before this goes off?
Alright, Crete just keeps his hand pointing, but uses his other to just clutch the pendant and hide it in his collar. Just very
Alright.
slowly.
Alright. Jingle, as you're like trying to reach out of this suit of armor, you can feel it almost sort of wobble beneath you, and the reaching out almost makes it top heavy. As both of you see, the suit of armor start to tilt forwards.
Can I get the hell out of dodge towards the counter?
Yes, you can.
What do I make a saving throw? Dexterity? Assuming it's gonna fall on me.
Dex with advantage, you're already almost out of range of it anyway, so sure.
Right, how do I roll with advantage again?
ADV. Space ADV.
So saving dexterity
Save
ADV.
Dex ADV.
Right. Again, I don't have the booklet for the things I keep forgetting to read. That is a 10.
Well, it's with advantage, not disadvantage. So, oh no, that is it. Yep.
That is a 10. 8 plus 2. And the other was a 3. Crete really tripped up on that one.
You are able to get yourself out of range, but just barely. Like I said, you're already on like the edge of it. As the suit of armor falls forward, and Jingle, you sort of like duck yourself into like the main cavity, the chest piece, as it smashes into the ground, and you feel yourself start to like roll and thunder about.
Crete just like moves his body away to like, hey, Jesus.
As you could hear the footsteps of the large being start to step on over to the mess that has just been made. I try to be nice and bring you food, and you wreck my shop even more.
I'm scared.
As the main chess piece is picked up and you're shooken out of it.
Jingle falls out of it.
And you are again picked up by the large being. Calm down. You. That hero's kit would be 5 gold.
Sure thing. I'll just get the money out. And he takes out 5 gold, shakily.
Come on. He heads up back over towards the counter. Still holding Jingle. He's not going to set you down for a moment as he heads into the back, grabs like a stool and sets it up front for Crete to climb up to.
Thank you.
And then he sets Jingle down on the counter. No problem. Now, would that be all?
For now, yes. I'll take another look. I just got in. And he sort of
Alright.
climbs up to what he needs to get.
Alrighty. You know this bard, as he's going to point towards Jingle.
Never seen them yet. Somehow. With all the damage they're causing, I assumed he would be on the news.
It said goblin, so...
Excuse me?
Didn't you say you were from You said something in Goblin, at least.
Yes, and he says home in Goblin again.
Kree kind of puts a hand out. Not to be rude, but not all goblins know each other.
I don't know. You all live over there in the woods. Or at least, like, that's where the main group are from. I just reside in my shop. I do nothing, and then this one comes in to my shop and wrecks things. I don't know if you know each other. I don't know. It's a large ward. Who knows?
I'm not from those woods. I'm
Well,
from far off.
Sorry.
I forgive you.
I don't suppose you would know where home is for this being.
He looks down. Avian. Bird thing. Where is your home?
He says home in Goblin again.
What is your home called?
He says home in Goblin again.
Okay. Can you point to home? And he says home in Goblin.
He looks around, goes to the window, points north, then points west, and points south.
Just quickly glances over to the shopkeep. Yeah, I don't even know what this person is talking about.
Alright. I have too much to do. You want to take them off my hands? You can at least understand them.
You know what? Sure. I had a long day. I got into a scuffle.
And you, give me back my things before you leave.
I can't give you those. He points to, like, the items he set on the counter.
We didn't make a deal.
Jingle holds out his hand.
I have an idea. Shopkeep, come with me for a moment. And he beckons to just have him come just a couple meters away.
He steps over and crouches down, like he has to sort of get onto his knees and lean forward.
Okay, get something you know this person might want, just from your store. I'll pay you for it, then give it to them to trade. Does that sound good?
He stands up and he starts looking around. I'm gonna make a luck roll to see what is found. Alright. Let's see here. He stands up and he starts wandering through the aisles of his shop until eventually, let's see. Need my list here. You. He's going to return back to you with a let's see. It looks like a little orb. Let's see. Can you please make me an intelligence check to try and discern what this is?
Right then. What's my modifier? +1. Cool. 19. That is a dirty 20. Lovely.
All right. You've seen a few of these around whenever you were down south, especially with some of the more magic-y-esque people. This is meant to be an astrological sphere. basically it's a glass dome with designed to have imprinted into it the night sky of some constellations and such, which you could look in and you could see what they're meant to look like. Basically, a helper to try and identify constellations and all of that. You still recognize it due to the magical aspect of it, and also with your Fey nature, with some of the Fey places you've been around, due to how the stars are so important to them, you've seen them also there as well. It is rather shiny, as this is just straight up a very polished glass orb with the dark substance and various designs in it to represent. You can't make out these constellations. You can't identify them. At least from what you know.
Very interesting.
It'll only be a gold.
Right, okay. Quick, and how much would these damages be? From the bird's kerfuffles?
He didn't really damage anything, just caused a mess. It'll be fine.
Okay, thank God. Okay, lovely. And he hands the good man a gold.
Alright.
Right. Here you are. You're going to walk over to that side of the store, with hiding the object. Go into the back. Wait 5 seconds, and come back out, acting like you found something to trade.
Alright, let's see if this works. And he's gonna stand up and head into the back.
Jingle goes to follow him.
Right. Do you mind? CRHYTT's going to, in response to Jingle follow. He's gonna ask Jingle to wait, but I'm gonna roll 2d6 for how it's gonna respond. With the first roll, the first character roll, 2d6. Oh, I forgot to write roll. That's on 2d6. Ugh. There we are. Alright, that's a 1. CRHYTT quickly glances it over. Bird? Can you come over here? You want to come over here? I can, show you something I have that's shiny.
Shiny? That's a bird. Alright.
Yeah.
And wanders over.
Yeah, you're not going to have it. It's mine. But he shows the pendant. This is something I have.
He was like jumping up, trying to grab for it.
CRHYTT just moves it out of grabbing distance. No. It's mine. This is of the Lady of Balance, Aunt. She keeps me sane. And in check.
Jingle clearly doesn't understand and keeps grabby hands.
I said you can't have it, please. He's just slowly moving it further away, tilting his head up so he doesn't get, like, choking himself on his own chains. Please. What's your name? What's your name?
Jingle!
Really?
Yes!
They named you Jingle?
Yes! Oh, sorry. Jesus,
Okay.
Jingle, please.
It's fine.
Jingle canonically has that.
CRHYTT just shrugs. I've heard worse
Jingle.
names.
I'm a goblin!
What did you say?
Jingle, I'm a goblin!
It's at this point the giant comes back out. Alright, I think I found something for you. Come over here and we can make the steal.
Jingle wanders over.
Alright, you do see that there's like a step stool now placed up front so that way you could get up to the counter.
Sorry, what did you say? I blanked.
There has been a step stool pretty much placed up front so that way you could climb up to the counter.
Jingle doesn't notice it and just tries to claw his way up the counter.
pretty smooth wood, so you're trying it for a moment, and then after like half a minute, the giant reaches over and just picks you up and sets you down.
Meh.
Oh, I found this. You might like this. But I will get everything that you tried taking in return. Alright?
What is
As
it?
he shows this very shiny, almost like just freshly polished, glass orb with a dark, seeming to be liquid inside. You can see there are a couple of like sparkles inside, which resemble constellations.
Ooh, the sky. Ooh, okay. Jingle sets the items in front of him and also digs in his backpack and presents a human skull. It is very clearly old.
Jesus Christ. I'm sorry.
I'm good. You could just take this back if I get everything you tried taking in return.
He puts the human skull back for a later time and gives him everything Jingle took.
Alright, and you get this astrological circle.
Awesome. I'm gonna put star shiny in my inventory.
Good thing we have these for record, or else we're gonna look at that and go, what the hell is a star shiny?
Star shiny thing orb. Yay.
Alright. And I believe he's gonna go and lead you around. Alright?
CRHYTT just looks at the barkeep with a very confused and disgusted face and like just mouths, "I'm so sorry." After seeing the human skull.
Jingle goes to the door and begins to push it.
Jingle.
Yes.
No. No. You meant to. Yep.
And it's at this point that, yep, as I figured, the door is pushed open as Jingle, you're pushed alongside it as a figure steps in. Jake, would you like to introduce your character?
Okay. You see this sort of shadowy figure walk in. Not necessarily like they're hiding themselves. It's like they themselves are a shadow. Draped in these white and purple clothes, clearly covering some unseen armor beneath. What separates it from the, if you've ever seen a Shadowkin, this one would seem a little different with a long tail behind it and these arching horns decorating its scalpel. And its scalp. And it looks around a little bit and looks at the current scene unfolding. It's Jingle, it's sorry, I'm
Will you
eating
just
dinner right
push
now.
Jingle out of the way with the door?
Yeah, Jingle's like in
course.
reference behind the door for you, so.
Well, Umbra opens it very sharply and very quickly.
Oh.
Hello?
Jingle is crying.
Umbra will look down at Jingle and then
He's very
look
pathetic.
to the other people nearby, the giant and the goblin. What is that?
You see there is a like 10, 11 foot tall being behind the counter with a black cat in front of him. You look down and there is the small Kinku, which now seems to be weeping due to the situation that has been placed in front of them.
Umbra's pointing at the thing. What is it? What is that?
And there's also a goblin next to them.
You just
lightly.
keep making the storekeeper taller. I just noticed.
Well, no. I said 9 foot originally. It slipped from my mind. And these guys can get really tall. So 11's like at max. He's like
He's
10 and
gonna
a
be
half
12
feet.
foot
I
next
want
time
this.
we met.
I want this guy to
Okay.
slowly get bigger as we go along. He just
Jerry.
has. He just grows.
So Jingle looks up and see. Is it Jake or is the character's name Umbra?
Umbra.
Okay, Jake. Fuck. Jingle looks up at Umbra, and Umbra kind of looks like another Kenku. So Jingle just kind of runs forward like a crying toddler and hugs their leg.
Umbra will stand in shock for a moment before, sort of, their entire disposition, seems to change as they, crouch down and gently, pat Jingle on the head. There. Are you okay? Are you alright? What's wrong? That doesn't explain anything.
He's just crying and he holds up the ball, the star ball thing.
But that's a nice ball. Does it scare you? Do I need to destroy that?
No.
Okay. Okay.
I just
He
spent
points
gold
it
on that. I would ask you not destroy it.
Does Umbra
All
have
right.
anything shiny on their person?
It would have, it's holding, around its neck would be like this, dark sort of weirdly purple, amulet. It's sort of a glows, but other than that, nothing shiny. Other than maybe thigh.
While hugging with one arm and kind of like trying to jump and grab with the other.
Are you trying to grab it? What are you? Umbra will raise up a little bit. What are you doing? What's your name?
Jingle! I'm a goblin!
Uh-huh. Okay. I can accept that. Well, do you want to get off? Here, okay. Umbra is going to try and scoop up, Jingle to just hold them.
It's kind of like when someone grabs a cat like by the scruff of his neck. Jingle just kind of goes limp in their arms.
Umbra will hold out Jingle and look to, again, the giant and the goblin. What
The
is this
giant's
thing?
just gonna like shrug their arms, like.
Are you more helpful, goblin?
I met this person 5 minutes ago. I'm as confused as you are.
I see. Well,
Get them out of the shop and I will pay you.
You will?
That does
Keep
sound good.
them away and I will pay you. Like 5 gold.
I'll take this
Each?
thing with me. Each?
Each?
In total.
Dang it.
You know, this is basically guard work for free. Could you bump that up a little bit, at least?
Make me a persuasion check.
Okay. That's an 18.
Oh.
Epic.
Fine, I will do 5 gold each if you get them out of my shop and keep them away.
Good. Alright. Umbra will hoist Jingle like under their arm, under its arm, and it'll walk right back out.
Jingle's just a limp in their arms, haphazardly reaching for the amulet.
Umbra will gently tap down Jingle's hands. Oh no. And we're just gonna walk back out into the street.
Alright, Novah, what are you doing?
CRHYTT has his hands clasped together and on his mouth in just concern and thought, and turns again to the shopkeep. What are we supposed to do with this person?
I honestly don't know. Just keep them away.
This is the quest. This is the entire game. Keep
If
Jingle
you-
away from the shopkeeper.
If you can keep him away from my shop, I will pay you now. He just doesn't have to return.
CRHYTT puts a palm
It
out.
is now my
Fine,
quest to
deal.
return.
Alright, and he's going to hand you a small bag of 5 gold. And he is going to also step over to the door and reach out with a bag of 5 gold to you, Umbra.
Umbra will turn and take it without looking back.
Alright?
CRHYTT takes his
He's reaching for the
and
bag.
follows quickly on to Umbra.
The door is closed
Mhm.
behind you, and you see the sign on front of it which said open, flip to close.
Yeah, Umbra will stare at that and seems to sigh. I needed to get some supplies. Whatever.
Oh, I have things. I have things.
Right.
What do you have? Yeah,
Put me down. I can't
Umbra will
move.
Umbra will pull you back out and set you back down on the ground. What do you have?
Okay, Jingle spins like his little backpack around his shoulder. Wait, can Kenku's like some birds turn their heads like completely around?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's only an
maybe.
owl thing.
Yeah, sadly they're
And
based on
we-
corvids and not owls.
Aw,
They're not all birds.
Damn.
That would be disturbing to see an Aarakocra do, I will say.
Mhm.
Just
Or an owlin.
yeah. Yeah, but like we don't get a lot of stuff over Owlin, so I don't like
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah.
like them as much.
Jingle like kind of digs in their bag. They sit down. The same quarterstaff, the human skull, one
Again.
of their short swords, a thing of leather armor made for someone Jingle's size, and a torch.
Mhm. But none of that is what I need. But thank you.
He puts it back.
Large shadow person.
Yes. Yes. Hi. Hi.
First, what's your name? Second, do we need to ask the question?
Well, first, my name is Umbra. It's nice to meet you, both of you. I'd first rather like to know your name before we continue.
Well, I'm CRHYTT.
Mm-hmm. And you, little bird?
Jingle! Goblin! I'm a goblin.
Goblin. Yes. Goblin. Yes. Apologies. I'm not
Jingle
very
climbs back onto Umbra.
all right. Umbra will scoop them back up.
Mm-hmm.
But what is it? What else did you want to ask?
Do we need to ask the question? Okay. CRHYTT just clasps his hands together and points at the human skull.
Oh, he's
What
back in
about this?
Jingle's bag now.
Oh, well, points where it was.
That's empty air.
It was a very old human skull, so it's unlikely Jingle killed anyone. Or
Right.
I don't follow.
Well, that also leads down to the idea of Jingle tomb robbing.
Yeah, okay.
Jingle just finds things and puts them in his bag.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, CRHYTT is going to... Because he's confused right now. He's going to roll another dice thing. Plus R, 2d6 on like speech. Oh, doubles.
Oh,
Right. He's
okay.
going to just start stuttering. White skull? Bird white skull.
Found!
Why?
Found.
Yes!
I mean, it's a bone. You find bones everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Name was Steve.
That's a lovely name.
CRHYTT just puts his hand on his face and tries to collect himself.
Trashy, can I make a worm check?
Go ahead and make me a survival check to get worms.
I was looking. Yeah, survival. I'm also +7 in survival. That's only a 13.
I'm holding you.
Yes.
He's
Okay.
cruising from the air.
Yeah, that's what birds do. They up high.
Yeah. This is enrichment for Jingle.
A worm check, Nova.
Yeah. Don't you ever check for worms? Come on.
Yeah.
This is so good.
He wanted
Wolf
to make
is
a
just
worm
sitting.
check. He rolled a worm check.
Cool. Sorry.
All right. Well, what do you all want to do now?
So I didn't find any worms.
With it's not popping up.
It's a 13.
No, this is pretty like paved streets, so you're not really able to like see worms here. It's not like there's like
darn it.
dirt and mud for you to be able to go and dig up.
Jingle cries a little bit and pulls a thing of rations out of his bag, except it's just a bunch of bird berries and bird seeds. It would kill anyone else.
All right.
Just begins pecking into the bag while Umbra is carrying him.
Umbra will look down at that display and promptly ignore it. Well, it seems we're stuck together for the time being, until we find wherever this thing comes from. How about we look another place to find some supplies?
To be true, we are like hundreds of miles from where Jingle comes from.
I see.
See,
Well-
the fun fact
Either
is like not even Jingle could probably lead the way home. So
Yeah.
It's a never-ending quest. We gotta get Jingle home. The only thing Jingle knows is how to get mail there, which he can't explain.
Well, are we all travelers here?
Yeah.
I'm traveling for a specific purpose, but yes, I suppose.
Right. I'm going to take the questionable noise as a yes from the bird. Lovely.
I got lost, and I fell in a hole for a while,
Right.
and then I started walking.
Right.
Mhm.
Good. So, whilst we're confused on where to find this person's home, I have my own little quest. But I also don't know where to go for it. I need to take this mask somewhere. So maybe whilst we're
Aye.
dealing with that,
Mhm.
we can, crudely, kill two birds with one stone. Sorry, bird.
They're gonna kill me! Ah!
No,
Jingle
no,
begins
no,
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 no, no, no,
no,
no,
no, no, no, no,
You're
no.
not a
Jumps out of Umbra's
No, no.
arms and
No,
begins
no, no, no,
running down
no,
the
no, no, no,
street.
no. You're not a bird, though.
No,
You're not a
no.
bird. You're a goblin.
I never said
Yeah.
that.
Oh, Rex heard this and immediately left.
Oh God, no! I'm sorry,
I'm
Rex.
Yes,
sorry.
I'm just gonna clap.
Yeah,
it.
Wolf
You're not-
hasn't been introduced yet either.
That-
Yeah,
it was
can we
it was
get it?
very convenient, and then it got taken away.
I'm
I am
sorry.
sorry. I am sorry.
Bad.
That was kind of my fault for not knowing the other
Oh,
another
wait,
word.
okay.
Ooh,
It's fine.
yes. Anyway,
Jingle is Stacy. I'm sorry.
What is Jingle doing?
Just staying in your heart.
Okay, good. Okay. Yes. I don't know where I'm going for this. I'm just kind of wandering, searching. But, I suppose we can travel together for the time being.
yeah.
Mhm.
Good to have some company, eh? And he puts his hand out to shake.
Umbra will, Umbra will shake your hand, and, have fun with feeling that weirdly solid darkness that's very cold.
CRHYTT's
Yeah,
eyes just
no.
widen.
Trying to like grab a shadowkin is exactly what you think trying to grab a ghost would be. Only they're more solid. Like
There's something
you can
there.
How are they
feel the
carrying me
cold.
then?
It's just cold. But I'm imagining
It's
you're
a
under
physical
Umbra's arms, which Umbra, you're wearing like clothes and armor. Is that correct?
Yes. Yep.
Then yeah,
I've
yeah.
got
It's
one.
not really like the
Yeah.
cold isn't seeping through. It's not strong enough.
CRHYTT just has his eyes widen and looks at its arm and just be like, okay, moving on from that. Right.
There are not many Shadowkin here, are there?
I've never met you before. You're interesting and new, much like this
Good.
goblin. What now?
Well, I want supplies, so we're going to get that. Let's go out to the street if you're all right with that.
I am perfectly fine. Lead the way.
Okay. Umbra will walk out into the street and try to search for the next nearest general store.
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
Should we all do that, or just Umbra?
If you want, you could also make a roll.
I'll make a roll just to... Actually, never mind. That's a dirty 20.
That's another 19. Why is everyone rolling 19s?
I think Umbra will be fine.
He loves us.
Alrighty.
Jesus. My God.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. You head back to the main sector of town where it does get a lot brighter within these midst. You can see it's more heavily populated within this region. Lots of there's like an open street market to your left if you want to try and head down that way. Heading down the right path would take you outside of town, or heading down center would take you into like the main actual commerce area of the town. What would you like to do?
So what were the centers again? Sorry.
There is the open market on the left-hand side. The right leads to like the edge of town where it's mostly just like houses and such. And in front of you is the more commerce-based sector where actual shops are.
Well, let's go to the commerce area then.
Alrighty. You all head straight forward. And here, this is the heaviest populated, the most dense part of town. The buildings become closer together. You could see almost every race underneath the sun here. You can see shops lining the streets, a wide section here. You're specifically looking for a general store or anything in particular?
For me, it's a general store.
Alright. Yep, easily heading down here. Keeping that same roll, you do see that there is a good old general store. Does seem to be a sort of like almost like a mom and pop shop here. Much smaller than the previous one. You do see, or in above it, there is the name of Normans and Normals General Goods. Would you like to head inside?
Of course.
Alrighty. You head right on in. You see in here it is a lot smaller. The door was easily about 6 feet tall. Not as big as the other one. You look amongst the aisles, which are all a lot shorter, and then you finally realize why this place is so short. As you look into the back, as you hear the voice, "Oh, hi, welcome to my shop." And you could see in the back there is a small gnome behind the counter. Hello, I am Norman. Welcome to my humble shop. What would you like to get?
Hello. Do either of you two need anything? Jingle, CRHYTT.
Oh, Trashy, you know what I'm rolling for.
Mm-hmm.
Good. We know.
A 19 perception to
Umbra
look for
is-
shinies.
Umbra's
Wow.
holding Jingle very tightly.
Keep them contained.
Hold back the beast.
When
Oh,
are we gonna introduce Rex and Wolf?
He's gonna get banned from every fucking general store you all run into. Let's see here. Alright. You're looking for shinies. Umbra, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for a climber's kit.
Alrighty. Make me an investigation roll.
Okay.
And CRHYTT, would you be looking for anything?
CRHYTT would be
4.
looking for a map.
Alrighty. Also, make me an investigation roll. What kind of map, by the way?
A town map, town, cities, and hopefully one with contours, so like mountains. A traveler's map.
Alrighty.
That's a natural one.
Ah.
Okay.
Your mind immediately goes to, no way in hell you're going to be able to find a map in here. This place obviously doesn't sell maps. Look, these guys aren't cartographers. Why the hell would they sell maps? These guys are gnomes. Gnomes don't write. Obviously, gnomes don't make things like maps. Why would they be selling it? Let's see here. I'm rolled a 4. Oh, yeah, Umbra, you're not able to, you're not really seeing, Climber's Kit as you start still lugging around Jingle underneath your arm. You're not really seeing, the Climber's Kit here as you start to look around.
Well then, I'll just ask the shopkeeper
Alright.
about if I can find a barter for a climber's kit.
Alrighty. You head right over to the counter.
Mhm.
Just go.
Oh, hey, what would you be looking for?
Hold on. Just one climber's kit.
Climber's kit?
Yes.
We're a decent bit away from the mountains. Why exactly are you looking for a climber's kit?
I'm a traveler. Why do you think?
Alrighty, let me check if we have any back in stock.
They hop down.
Good.
You could see they were on top of easily a 5-foot tall stool
Mm-hmm.
as they hop down and head into the back. There's like a 3-foot tall door which they step through to head into the back.
And Umbra will, in the meantime, set down Jingle on the counter, keeping an eye on them.
Free.
Not getting distracted.
I'm free.
The moment you
unquote.
set the moment you set down Jingle, the door behind you opens as Rex. Would you like to introduce your character?
Rex, are you there?
Derek?
Never going to be introduced.
Derek?
I think they're mute there.
Let me DM.
They are mute. Alright. Well, let's go with their companion first, then. They were going to be behind.
Oh, not the-
Wolf, would you like to introduce your...
Oh, no,
Rex,
there
Rex
we go.
literally just came in.
You'll never get
God.
introduced, Wolf.
Take your time.
I wasn't paying attention.
Well, you gotta.
Would you like to introduce Rex?
Give me 1 second. I don't know what's going on.
You've entered into this... It's a pretty small, sort of mom and pop general store here. There was a sign up front that said Norman and Normal's General Goods. Stepping in, you could see that there were small aisles plastered about. You could see a few figures throughout the store. including a decently tall, shadowy person. I'll have to get you to make me roll here in a moment to see if you would know their race. Who's holding a bard figure, and then a goblin as is wandering around as well.
All right. I
And
guess I'll approach. I guess I'll approach the front of the store.
All right. What does everyone else see? Would you like to describe Rex?
Well, a rather tall, fairly built gentleman enters the store, or smoking a cigar, whether or not he's allowed to be. He doesn't care. Sorry, I'm on the spot. That's all I got.
Alrighty. You step right in and head over to the counter. And stepping in behind him, Wolf, would you like to introduce your character?
Stepping in, you see, much to the joy of the little bird, a small orange, maybe tiefling, walk in adorned with numerous gilded items, rings, earrings. He has piercings throughout his body in different places, as well as a golden axe at his side and a golden hammer. Walking in behind Rex, he looks over and says, all right, this'll be quick, Rex. We just need a couple of chains.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I interrupted your introduction.
No, you're good. He just walks in, looks around, and sees the motley lot and says, a little busier than I thought it'd be.
All right. At the moment...
Sorry, continue.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. You guys have barely gotten anything.
Yeah, go on.
You clearly have something to say, so please speak.
I think we should let you guys do some things before it descends into Jingle Chaos some more. We know what I'm going to say.
The Jingle Apocalypse.
Jingleocalypse.
The Jingle Apocalypse.
I guess I am gonna speak up, then look into them. Are any of y'all a shopkeep? What about you, Goblin? You one?
Nope. I want to ask the shopkeep, though, if they know a good place to find a map.
Yeah, Umbra will look down at you and then to the other person, and look back to the counter. No, we're waiting.
Got it. Well, are any of y'all particularly afraid of canids? Anything that resembles a dog?
Where?
Maybe.
I'm gonna ask, but I'm gonna be real with you. I'm pretending to care. He's gonna step aside as a mechanical dog-like construction walks in. It seems to have be made out of numerous different clockwork mechanisms that seem to tick and whir as it moves in. This mechanical construct is actually bigger than the tiefling-like creature you see before y'all. Walks in and seems to almost have bursts of fire that run from it, but nothing too hot or too big to cause any issues.
Is it shiny as well?
Of course.
It would be shiny if it wasn't consistently covered in soot.
Okay, so Jingle's not going to faint, but Jingle does look over at Wolf and is kind of put into a trance, looking at all the shiny objects, looking back and forth on all the different shiny objects on Wolf person. Also, Trashy, you never told me if there were shiny items in the shop, but that's okay. Jingle's thoroughly distracted now.
There are now items in the shop.
Focus on one thing on Wolf's person. It's all shiny. Jingle's scared and excited, and he's just kind of.
I think there's something wrong with the goblin.
It's at this point that you could hear from the back.
Oh, we have visitors. Oh,
and the small door opens as coming out from there is the Norman, as you heard his name, stepping out, climbing onto the stool again, holding a small, well, not small, about their size, climber's kit, setting it out.
Yes, I do have it. Welcome to my humble shop, everyone.
Umbra is
yeah.
going to. Just real quick, Umbra is going to pull Jingle back to its chest. Just rein him in.
So, I
CRHYTT is currently looking at the dog and wordily covers his injured ear. I'm not particularly scared of canids, no.
Well, I'm glad. Hey, shopkeep. Real quick and we'll be out of your hair, but me and my companion here, we just need some... Well, I need some chains. Rex, you need anything?
Tobacco. Of any form.
Alrighty, well, we do sell... I can promise you we do sell those. Alright, let's see here. What kind? Some heavier hitting stuff, some normal things. What kind are you?
Are we talking about the chains or the tobacco?
Both.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume for both heavy hitting. Also, apologies, I need to introduce myself at private name. Hi, I'm Clank. A pleasure to meet you.
Well, pleasure to meet you as well.
I was
Umbra
talking
will
to the
step
shopkeeper.
aside
Good to
a bit.
meet you too.
It's a pleasure to meet you also.
Do you not know each other, or... I don't know, you also came in at around the same time. We don't often get visitors like this.
I know this one, and he points over to Rex. The others, they're just here.
Yeah,
Alrighty, well, looks like we're gonna be busy today.
what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, they got here before us.
Alrighty, well, yeah, let me go grab those chains and tobacco here. For that climbing gear, it will be 25 gold.
Could I perhaps exchange some things to lower that price at least?
Possibly. Or council, what you got there?
Jingle sets the human skull on the counter.
Not that. Not that. Not the human skull. Umbra will take the human.
No, it's mine.
CRHYTT,
Well,
why? No,
you
no,
said
no.
it out, and
Jingle,
it's
why
mine.
skull? Jingle,
And if you
why
want
the
something,
skull?
I'll trade you something for that human skull.
Shiny.
Umbra
give.
will set the human skull back out. How much?
I want shiny.
Well, obviously it's theirs. If they want to trade something for it, then I'll sure. What would you have to trade as well for your items?
I have a mess kit and a bedroll. I don't particularly need those.
Alrighty, I'll go ahead and take that bedroll off your hands there for, let's see here.
I really want to get rid of the human skull so soon.
Do you?
It's really sad.
I'll just get another one.
We'll get another. There are going to be so many bodies. It's fine.
Jingle will just find random concerning things.
I'll take that bedroll off your hands for 8 silver. And, a mess kit, was it?
Yes.
Alrighty. Yep, I'll take that off your hands as well for... I'll take off both for about a gold.
And how much for the skull?
No, so I got the 19 roll on perception. What shiny things are in the shop?
Yep. There were a few various things. You saw some interesting glass jars full of there were some with similar strange liquids as you saw in the previous shop there. Some of them had nozzles on it. Others had some red liquid within them. A variety of things. Some just seemed to inhabit weird things. One just had a toad in it.
I want it.
The one with the toad?
Jingle holds up the skull and points to the shiny jar with the toad in it.
Alrighty.
You see the gnome jump over the counter, land on the other side, walk over, grab the jar with the toad, walk back, jump onto the counter, which, for reference, is 5 feet up, set the jar down.
You grab your hands.
Alright, and I'll take the skull.
Jingle hands over the skull and takes the jar with the toad, and like holds it up with like looking up to Umbra with a face like, "Are you proud?"
Umbra slightly nods and continues digging through its bag. Javelins. Do you take
I'm just imagining-
javelins? Yeah.
I'm just imagining if you were to go through Jingle's bag, it would just be like a mess kit, a sleeping bag, human femur,
Mhm.
A
Everything in the
bear
same
trap.
bag.
bear trap.
Is this a whole goblin?
I will interject.
Mhm.
I'm feeling a little charitable today. Dark One, how much do you got on you?
20 gold.
Do you need anything fixed?
No.
I half expected
I
you
was
to just
talking
say
to the.
this and hold a
I'm gonna go look to the
Uh,
shopkeep. Sorry, I need to be more specific.
Mhm.
Hello there. Do you need anything fixed? Anything that's not working quite right that needs to be put back together, made better? I'm good at that kind of thing. And how about in an exchange, you said you got 20 gold, you knock off 5, give them back the mess kit sleeping bag, and we call it a day.
So if you can fix up my auto kettle I have in the back, then I'll have that deal go right on through.
All right, hold on. Then he takes out Tinker's kit, his hammer, and says, "Where is it?"
Let me go bring it out.
And he hops down and he walks back through the tiny door. And then a moment later, he brings back out this, what looks like an electric stovetop, just as like a base there with a kettle on top. And he brings it out and sets it down. It's almost the size of him.
Yes, we're talking about dildos. Creed.
You did not hear that right, Novah.
This is the wrong podcast. My other one's Naughty 20. Wrong game
Okay.
you're talking about.
Okay, okay.
Jingle purchased a dildo.
Well, Deodonatus, that's a big
I
thing.
swear, I'm so sorry. I heard it wrong. I heard that wrong from the mic. I'm
All right.
What are they? What are they getting in exchange for the kettle being fixed?
They are getting a climber's kit.
Right. You said that I'll get that
Climber's
something.
kit, 20 gold, and bedroll and mess kit.
All right, because I heard like I'll get that something right on through, and I heard dildo, and I was like,
A purchase right on through.
oh,
Yeah. Also, we know that a
Purchase.
purse for other items, but
God, I'm
Yeah,
so sorry.
I'll bring those out here in a moment.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, they haven't even gotten our items yet.
Back to-
How are we gonna have a price?
Back to
all
our
right.
regularly scheduled program.
No more. Get them.
As you see coming out, what looks like an exact clone of this guy, like almost down to a T, also comes out dragging this huge lump of chains behind him and has just like a bag. The only difference between these two is that Normal is wearing an eye patch.
yeah, I just kind of use like my pointer index finger and like my thumb just kind of like rub my eyes a little bit and just like I think I drank too much.
I didn't drink anything. No, you're good.
Okay.
You got a twin? Actually, you know what? I don't care. He's gonna go inspect the an auto torch. What did he call it? I heard auto cannon.
Auto kettle. It's kettle
Auto
as like
kettle.
a tea kettle. Basically, it is just an electric stove top. Just one though. With we're pretty much conducting electricity through to heat up this one kettle, which you can smell has the residue of tea and something else in it.
So it's a magical camp stove.
Pseudo magical. Yeah, no, you make me a.
Can I do a mending? Can I do the cantrip mending? Would that work?
Oh yeah, no, you could do that.
All right. I simply be like, I don't need my Tinker's Kit for this. He pops the Tinker's Kit back, has the little golden hammer, and just kind of taps it. He's like, all right, try it now.
Fix it, Felix looking ass.
Wait.
He starts to like hold the top of the kettle, and then you could see the coils for it start to heat up there.
Oh my god, it's working! Normal! We got tea back!
And the iPad one just simply nods.
All right. How much for the chains of tobacco?
Chains and the tobacco would just simply be about 8 gold.
8? Man, that's some heavy prices there, Rex. If I go take
You
out.
asked for really heavy stuff.
Yeah, who's
That's-
turn is
that's
it
fair.
Anyway, mine or yours?
I'll cover it this time. You're covering my drinks later, though.
I always cover the drinks.
That's fair. Go take out the 8 gold, slide it over on the counter.
Alright.
He takes the bag, hands it to Norman. Normal, and Normal hops off the counter and heads into the back.
All right, just pop the chains on the back of Bargist over here. And he pats his mechanical canid.
Norman hops down, drags over the chains, and
There you go.
Thank you. You have no idea how useful chains can be.
Trust me, I know.
He's gonna
Oh.
stop, look at him for a moment, try to process this interaction, and then turn to Umbra. So what brings you here?
I need to climb this pit.
Fair enough. Do you normally keep company of kenkus and goblins?
This is also a goblin, but no. Usually I travel alone.
Do not.
Jingle has his quarterstaff in his hand and is trying to give it to the robot dog. There, you take the stick. Take.
It opens its mouth and takes the stick within its mouth and just holds on to it.
Good, I got rid of the quarterstaff.
You're gonna get it back. You
Fuck.
just initiated a campaign-long game of fetch.
Okay, that
Um,
Jingle will not understand.
look, I may not be a biologist or anthropologist, but I'm almost fairly certain that's a kenku.
It says it's a
Rex.
goblin.
I'm a
Rex,
furry
can you
goblin.
confirm? Rex, can you confirm whether or not that's a kenku?
Let me double check this here. Kind of just walks up to you, just kind of stares you down a bit.
Jingle is staring in opposite directions and blinking out of sync.
He just kind of leans in further, just like whispers, "The fuck are you?"
Jingle pecks him.
He's kind of like, fair enough. He stands back up. I'm pretty sure it's a Kenku.
That's a goblin.
Jingle doesn't understand. I'm a goblin with feathers. I can fly. And Jingle proceeds to try to jump out of Umbra's arms to fly. Unless Umbra catches Jingle, Jingle will fall.
Umbra is going to catch Jingle.
No.
Do I have to roll anything for that?
just make me an acrobatics check.
Can I
Okay.
make one as well?
Or athletics, your choice.
Oh, that's
Jingle, make me an acrobatics.
Oh, that's a 19.
That's a 13.
Was that acrobatics or athletics for you, Umbra?
Athletics.
Alright.
All right. I'm gonna kind of look over to CRHYTT. You're a goblin.
Yes.
He's gonna go point over to the Jingles.
Jingle has fallen face first on the ground. I'm gonna roll 1d4 for damage.
They pretty much fell through your arms, Umbra.
Isn't it d6
Oh.
for fall damage?
Yeah, but that's for every 10 feet.
I'm gonna still roll because it's fun.
Go
Okay.
look back to.
Great.
I'm gonna go look back over to the little Kenku.
That's a third of my health.
Wow.
Umbra will crouch down and use lay on hands to feel that help.
Oh,
Come on. There you go.
You're a couple fish short of a school, aren't you?
Fish? Where?
Yep.
I think many.
Yeah, ain't the brightest tool in the ship, but he probably has his uses.
I'm gonna make a roll.
Like, what roll?
For what?
What roll are you
Very-
making?
A wisdom.
So Jingle has changed his focus to food. He's hungry. Can I roll perception for snackies?
Yeah, no, make me a perception roll to try and see any food within this general
No.
goods store.
Jingle considers food seeds, fruit, fish, or worms / like bugs.
Mhm.
So there could be a spider on the ground and he'd consider it food.
But I give him a
That'd be-
ration. I have a 1-day ration.
That's a 22.
Ah.
If he could find any food himself.
You're looking around. Let's see here. You're looking around. Barrels of meat, no. Dried sharky, nah. Just straight up a huge barrel of pretty much just grab and go rations. No. Aha! A barrel of fruit and seeds.
Jingle will like try to wriggle out of Umbra's hands, going towards it.
Jingle, no. No. Jingle.
Umbra's gonna stand up and go back to the counter. Can I just get my climber's kit?
You've given up. Jingle.
Yeah, it's been here waiting for you this entire time.
Thank
How-
you. I'm
How
going.
long?
Do I need to pay anything?
It was 20 gold and the walk. You can keep your bedroll and mess kit.
Okay.
How tall is the barrel full of fruit?
About like 4 or 5 feet tall.
Alright, so it's taller than Jingle. He's just kind of trying to reach up, but he can't.
I'm just imagining this like little goober just like hands up, kind of going uppies.
Yeah, that's exactly what
Yeah,
he's been
exactly.
doing.
So, anyways, do y'all know where a bounty board might be?
No, I just got
I
here.
do.
I'm just gonna look at the Umbra. I don't know your name. Like, I'm just gonna look. Is like, is there a no feeding the small bird thing policy?
No, feed that thing, please. I picked it up 5 minutes ago.
Whatever gets it to shut up faster.
I know a bounty board.
Oh.
I'm just gonna like reach into like the ration kit I have in my bag and just pull out like an assortment of like dried fruits and nuts.
It's an 18 deception on that he knows the bounty board.
Give him things and he will tell you where the bounty board is.
An
I'm
oracle.
just gonna give him.
Oh shit! Do I need to roll an insight against that?
You can
Or roll an
If you want.
And if you want.
If you
Pretty
want.
convincing.
If you think an 18 will pass, sure. Or you could roll an insight. Or we could do passive insight.
Yeah, it's whatever.
I'm just gonna give Jingle the handful of like dried fruit and nuts that I have.
Jingle eats it
Yeah,
all.
I got a 9. I'm not.
He's
I'm not
very
the.
believable. Jingle eats it all. Follow me. Is the door a push or a pull door?
This door was also a push door, so you'd
Oh.
be pushing to nothing. It does nothing.
Yeah.
Push to enter.
Yeah, he's doing it wrong.
I
Umbra will
walk
go
up.
for-
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You can open it. You can open the door.
Okay, I walk up And before I open the door, I'm like, and you 100% know where this bounty board is.
Blink. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just imagining he goes cross-eyed for a second,
He's
blinks
constantly
wrong.
cross-eyed.
Okay,
That's a number
okay.
18.
The same type of roll.
He is constantly just cross-eyed, blinking out of sync.
Well, got it.
Especially when
If
he's
it's out there, I'll
really
just feed you
hard.
to Vargas anyways. He opens the door.
Jingle begins walking in a random direction. I'm gonna roll D4 to see if it's north, south, east, or west.
Yep, roll me a d4.
There's a
Whichever
chance that you could
direction
just go right straight back in.
Is
He's
that,
going west.
and which way is that towards the store?
Okay, if you're leaving outside of this, west would be exactly the way you guys originally came from, back towards the
Back towards the
darker
counter.
section of town.
Oh, right.
Come on! Wait,
Oh.
Jingle's like waving for them to follow him.
Can I
Okay.
do
I just
an insight roll?
You want to do an insight roll? Sure.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, come on. That was going to be a 19.
Mm,
He's so
Oh my
he knows it.
that one.
I am
Oh,
so cheesed because it was going to be a 19, but it hit the corner of
Ah.
my screen.
No.
wait, before Jingle continues, wait! He looks at Umbra. Come here, come here.
You want me to pick you up? Okay. Okay.
Up.
Umbra will scoop up Jingle and hold them.
He points west. There!
Okay. Umbra will start marching west.
All right.
I
Uh,
guess we're following.
Do you
Follow.
mind?
Look,
Do,
hey,
do you mind if CRHYTT just goes to the counter because he's been waiting in the
Oh,
line
yeah.
for the past 10
Oh,
minutes?
yeah.
He's been waiting in line for
During this
ages.
entire mess, CRHYTT, you're up at the counter. What would you like
Alright.
to do?
Do you two know a shop where I can find a good traveler's map?
I mean, we have a few maps here.
What? What? Are you sure? I mean, I looked around. I couldn't find any. I couldn't find any so hard I didn't even look around for them.
That'd probably be why.
Can you point me to them?
What kind of map you want?
Traveler's map.
You want one of the region, of the town, or of, like, very specific things?
Give me one of the island, or the biggest you have. That thing out there needs to go home, and I don't know where home is.
Neither does Jingle.
Can you call this place an island?
Well, the land has sea.
It's an island.
The land has sea, and at some point, there's no more land. Right?
Yeah, I think you need a map. Let me go grab that for you.
Thank you.
And he hops off the counter to the back.
Cool.
A moment later, he comes out with like 3 scrolls and sets them down.
How much?
Alright, one of the town, one of neat little things, and one of the place. I think you're gonna need this one, however.
I'll take the one with the most stuff. Because I don't know its
Alright,
name.
that'll be this one. This will be 3 gold.
CRHYTT just slams the 3 gold down and takes the map, turns around, and realizes everyone has left to follow Jingle.
You might want to hurry if you want to catch your friends.
I think you're right. And bolts it away.
Bye, have a wonderful time.
You take off.
Shit.
Umbra will, upon hearing that, turn and look back. Oh, great. Decided to join us.
I got a map.
Jingle has forgotten where they're going.
Well, Rex, it looks like our luck has finally turned around. We've been looking for a job for a little bit.
So I probably should have asked. Can you get a
Pointing
receipt
west.
for the chain?
Huh?
Did you get a receipt for the chain?
We're I'm sure I did. He's gonna go check his pockets. Did I get a receipt for that chain?
You did not
I
get a
have
receipt
it.
for the chain.
Okay, but hey, it looks like good chain. It doesn't look like we'll have to, send it back at any point.
No, I'm just asking because it's technically a business expense.
Oh, fuck. Okay, just remember I spent 8 gold. Do we count your tobacco as a business expense?
I don't think you can. I'm not sure about that. I'll look into that.
Gotta count up for the fantasy iOS. It's okay. I think these three don't have to worry. They're technically not on it. You two are.
Yeah, Umbra
Okay.
will glance at them. The business?
How do we describe our business?
We're technically part of a bounty hunters guild.
Something
Oh.
like that. Well, they are. I'm more of like a traveling companion who helps with that and gets part of the pay.
A mercenary?
No, that's such a horrible word. More like paid hires to do specific jobs that may sometimes include killing things.
It's a respectable profession.
So you're a contract
Okay,
broker.
then yeah, we're mercenaries.
Okay, cool.
Jingle is just keep pointing west.
Yeah.
Somewhere. Even if
Umbra's
it starts
continuing to
going
go
out of
west.
town.
Leading down the street.
Yep, you guys are heading down deeper into the shadier part of town. Let's see here. Can I get a round of perception checks?
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
17
Oh, I
passes.
suck at this.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Does 17
17?
passive need anything?
That is a 12.
Uh,
That's as much as my
14 work?
passive.
I got a 14.
Still gonna roll.
14, 12, 17.
23.
Not one.
Not one.
Oh,
Should not
boy.
pay attention.
23.
Let's see here. It would be Rex, Umbra, and Jingle all notice as you pass by the giant store. Once again, all the blinds have been closed, but you do see an eye poking out of it, watching you as you pass on by.
I feel
Umbra will go. Go on.
I've said what I've said.
Alright. Umbra will turn noticing and kind of glare at it. Sort of just looks at it. Can't really glare without eyes, but looks at it as
Gives
I
off
pass.
the aura of glaring. Alright, and you will continue on. Jingle.
Following Jingle's directions for some reason.
Jingle.
Well, boy managed to convince us.
Apparently.
Everyone rolled low and I have a high deception.
Yay.
Trust the
My
bond.
skills are stupid.
Jingle.
Yes.
You continue on. There were a few places that catch your eye as you were leading them on, until there's several other stores which have some bright and shiny things. But then there's one that really catches your eye, like bright glowing lanterns at the front of it, wonderful gold and silver linings on the doors and windows, and you see it would be like a tavern here. It is simply labeled the Gilded Crook.
Jingle points at it. No! No!
There a
Please.
bounty board in there?
What? Yes.
Has already forgotten.
Yay.
That's a 22 deception.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll an insight.
He's
Sure.
very
I'm also
persuasive.
going to.
Fail. 12.
Alright, I'll roll an insight. What are we rolling
Fail
insight?
17.
17.
Wait, question. What are we rolling an insight for again?
Jingle's lying. Yeah, Rex nearly got it.
Nearly.
He's
That's a
Okay.
natural one. CRHYTT
Okay.
is not there.
Rex is.
Well.
Jingle might be lying. Rex.
Just looks at him, strokes his beard.
It's a real hard.
maybe this bird has been bullshitting you this entire time.
It's not
Very hard
bullshitting,
to
it's
tell.
just he doesn't understand.
I have a counter idea. I'm gonna counter deception and I'm gonna do a counter deception to see if I can decept him into telling the truth.
Sure, go right
Hey,
ahead.
go
What would
for it.
say?
What are you gonna say?
I don't know.
Go for it.
How are you gonna deceive this not that bright bird?
It's not gonna be hard.
I'm just shiny thing go burr.
I don't know where we're going.
Ooh, that's another 21.
So what do you say?
I'm just gonna yell shiny thing go burr, point off in a direction, then ask him where the hell we're going.
Oh, that way! And he points where he said there's a shiny thing.
Are you using, like,
Deception at disadvantage.
Make me a deception check with disadvantage.
Alright. Oh my god. That's
I love
an 18
this.
still.
I love this.
Ah, shit.
Come on,
Okay,
guys.
I don't. Do I need to insight to know that at this point he pointed at a building and then?
Yeah, no.
You guys have
the-
insight advantage, maybe? I don't fucking know.
OX managed to outbeat their lie. So I'd
yeah.
say
Sorry.
deception v deception, OX out one.
It is clear Jingle doesn't know what he's doing.
There's just a blank expression upon Clink's face as soon as he realizes everything. He's gonna go open the door to this. You said it was like a tavern, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk in there.
Oh,
And I'm like, Rex, remember you're paying for the drinks.
Yeah, I always do.
Hey. Umber will also rock in.
Jingle's carried.
He hasn't
Sprinkles
paid
is
for the
carried.
drink since I picked him up.
Hmm.
Alright. Alright, let's see.
So this is a tavern, yeah?
Yes, you
Do you
all
mind-
step into this. Oh, sorry.
I was just going to quickly ask, do you mind if CRHYTT goes under a table?
Sure.
Thank you.
You all step into this tavern. You can see that there are a decent amount of tables and such within various booths lining the walls. Behind the counter is this masked figure standing there, almost like a comedy mask, half and half there. Tall figure, easily 12, 13 feet tall. Gives off like a powerful aura, but almost drawn back. Cloak rests around them. As they look over to you all, their mask is like gold on happiness and silver on sadness, so it slightly gleams in the light. Beyond the light behind the counter, everything is a bit darker within the room.
I'm just gonna like Rex is gonna mumble under his breath. Is that bad? Without any context, whether anybody hears him or not. I don't know.
Do you have a bounty board in here?
The mask sort of tilts their head at you, seems to ponder for a moment. At this point, Novah has scurried off underneath the table. Would you have scurried underneath a like crowded table, like a populated table, or underneath an empty one?
An empty one.
Alright.
Populated, they'll just hide him behind some random fucker's leg.
They will not see me here.
I'm perfectly hidden amongst the bushes. Then someone just goes like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
You're just like latched onto somebody's leg. They just kind of shake their leg, trying to get you off.
By bushes, you mean you're just hiding behind a Nocrin.
Yeah,
Just hiding behind a plant boy.
and like avoiding getting kicked.
The masked figure looking at you all, including you, CRHYTT, as it does seem they do have eyes on you as well, which is not
seem to directly speak out, but almost as like a presence within your head.
Hmm.
My oh my, welcome to my tavern. The bounty board in particular, we don't have anything like that here, but we do have a wide variety of issues that you could possibly help out with if you'd want to.
Hmm.
Rex, this person sounds like somebody that would knock us out and steal our kidneys. I don't know if we should trust this motherfucker.
I would do nothing to my clients.
Also, unlike you, I can regenerate my kidneys.
You can what?
Don't worry about
That
it.
seems normal.
Well, I was gonna get a drink here, but now I have very little hope that drink isn't. Wait, I don't. Doesn't matter if it is poisoned. I'm gonna go sit up on the counter. Something strong enough to forget that I met that bird over there.
I got just the thing. They turn around, and then a second later, they turn back with the cup in hand with what seems to be black liquid with what looks like stars of the night nestled in it. That will be 5 gold.
Hey, Derek.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, Umbra will also sit down at the bar, not saying anything, holding Jingle like a little baby.
So I have
I'm
to
gonna-
go to the bathroom and get some water. So
Mhm.
Jingle is perplexed by so everything in this place is shiny, right?
Sort of, yeah. The rims of the tables are lined with the same gold and silver as the outside was, and as this person's mask. The mask itself is the shiniest thing within the entire bar. However,
While Jingle is processing all this, because I have to go to the bathroom and get some water, Jingle's
Alright.
just kind of perplexed, just sitting in
Mhm.
Umbra's arms.
alrighty.
Before you go, considering Jingle is quickly leaving, should we all just take this time once everyone's finished what we're doing to take a break altogether?
We can go ahead. And
you
take our
can
15
go
minute
now.
break.
Yeah, I need to
Like
go grab
you can
food.
go now. Go to the toilet real
Yeah.
quick. Yeah, just
Alright,
after we
I'll be back
after we've
in
all
maybe 10 minutes.
yeah
so.
after the cycle's gone through, we're gonna take a little break. Yeah.
Yep. Alright, 10-15 minutes. Everyone will come back.
Okay.
Everyone can say what you're gonna do right now, so that way we can
Alright.
get that settled for whenever you want to come back.
Lovely.
So,
Mhm.
Clank's getting a drink. Derek, what are you doing?
Well, I'm paying for said drink.
Yep. Would you like one of your own? Or no?
I have found one of 2 images that you can choose that will probably represent Jingle.
Alrighty. We discussed that on break there.
I've just sent it.
Yeah.
Take a look. I'm just having fun.
Umbra, what are you doing?
Umbra's sitting at the bar, quiet, not saying anything yet.
Alright. And CRHYTT, you still gonna hide, or do you want to do something in particular?
Well, CRHYTT is playing small dice games under the table with his dice. He's like using them like marbles, but he's also keeping some glances onto the person with the mask as he, to see if it looks similar to the one he has.
We have
Alright,
an
we can.
unsupervised child.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
we can discuss things like that in the break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll discuss it whenever we get back, but beyond that, everyone goes to break, and we will be back in 10 to 15 minutes.
All right, let's put ourselves on break, boys. And we are back, ladies, gentlemen, and them to thems. Shall we continue?
See here. Yeah, I'm gonna roll a dice to see who we are going to. And with Alright. Derek and Wolf. You pass over the 5 gold, and I'm assuming you start to down your drink, Clank?
I'm gonna swirl it around in the cup, look it down, and be like, "Man, I asked for that, and it's always gonna be something magical. Nobody ever just gives me a stiff thing of vodka." And yeah, and then he downs it.
I think
Mm.
there's crap litter in there.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
I was gonna say con, but
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
All right.
I was expecting it to be a
Crazy.
con save, honestly.
Me too. Damn. Huh. All
This is
right.
something
Let me go look.
magical.
Let me go look at my wisdom save. Well, it's not great.
Alright, let's see.
Soft 20.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
Dirty 20. Alrighty. You down it. The memory becomes fuzzy, but it's still within your mind. It is a good drink, though. More sweeter than you'd expect it. And or want it to be.
I appreciate the taste of a drink, but if you're going to charge somebody 5 gold, you need to be more upfront about the magical effects the drink may have.
It did exactly what you asked for.
Well, I still remember that fucker exists.
Well, then you're more resilient than you may think.
I think
For
that's...
another one.
No, don't worry about it. I think that's actually deserving of half my gold back. You gave me a drink that said would make me forget, and I didn't forget.
Because you got through it, I'll give you a drink on the house. One of your choice.
Which means I ain't paying for it.
Right? Alright, magical potion dealer. He's gonna go pull out his flask. I know how to take advantage of things when I see it. He unscrews his flask, downs the emergency vodka he's been saving because he now has the opportunity to fill it with something better. Give me something that mends injuries. Pop it in this.
Alright. They turn around and they produce this large bottle. No label that you can see, just except with like plastered on it is this really elegant H. And they pop open the top, pour it in, and the liquid seems to almost form in the air to perfectly fit into the flask. Like no funnel or anything, just almost like magically funneled in. And then they stop pouring once it seems full and close it off.
Anyways, he screws back the cap. What's the guild's policy on dealing with people of magical natures?
In what way?
Pardon?
In what way?
Like, can we take a job from this guy?
Take a job from anybody, as long as it's not inherently evil.
Alright, you said you have issues that need to be fixed.
Why, yes, we do. We have quite a few issues. Let's see here. You had to give it an estimate about 1 to 10. What would be the estimate that you say you would be able to stand with?
I am overconfident and zealous, so a 10.
Alrighty. Then yeah, we have a bit of a rat issue, is the best way to put it. Handling down within the sewers. They've been slowly breaking into our stock hold, and we would like them handled.
What's the pay?
As 50 gold sound, 10 each. I'm assuming everyone else here is amongst you.
I need money.
What?
Yes.
I was hungry
What?
anyway.
Hold on.
Yes.
He looks over to the people that were suddenly included in the bounty hunting operation. Hold on. I don't even know
We can
the
negotiate.
capabilities of you three.
I'm Jingle. I'm a goblin.
Also, not to mention, they got to fill out paperwork.
Hmm.
Wait, you have the
If we
paperwork?
want-
Do I have the paperwork? Give me a second.
Who are you?
Wait, I never signed any paperwork.
Uh,
But,
it, because this is a business transaction, I'd say you have like a notebook, which you just have for reference the basic contracts and such. Have like a few handed about. If you're like a traveling bounty hunter, then yeah, I'd say so.
yeah, okay. Then I'll just take out like a few copies of it and just, you know, that thing where it's like you kind of write some shit down, and just like kind of like scribble over it to copy it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of do that roughly a few times and just like pass it out. And I also, Wolf, I know for a fact you filled out that paperwork. You were just drunk when you did it. So whether that's a binding contract or not, I don't know.
That makes sense. Also, the name's Clank. We've been partners for a while. Anyways.
Whatever.
Yes, you
Are
wanted
we not gonna talk about the fact that we're just hiring 3 people we met, one of which is proven incapable given proper directions?
I could show off my capabilities if necessary.
Hey, we got gratuity.
I shoot things. I eat.
I don't know what this thing does.
You know, also plus we get paid for hiring people. So
Oh, we get paid for hiring people?
it's an incentive.
Welcome aboard.
What do you guys do?
I'm very familiar with that format. It's such a wonderful thing. Alrighty, well, if everyone's fine with that, once you've filled out your paperwork, I see.
And I guess I'll just take that paperwork back when you're done, and I'll hand that in as soon as possible.
Also, give the right of contract to our commissioner over here.
Jingle? What was that roll? I saw a
What?
roll. I saw a roll.
I
I
didn't
saw a
roll.
wisdom check. Why did I see a
When?
wisdom check in the corner
That
of
was
my...
from a while ago.
Why did it pop up again?
I don't know. I didn't roll.
I don't know either.
Jingle
Never
does
mind.
raise his hand though.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do like a perception just to look over the paperwork.
Alrighty. So paperwork was handed out to everyone. Let's see.
Alright.
Oh,
So
no.
should we
I'm
all
just gonna briefly look over it and I just assume everything seems right and just kind of put it in my bag.
I will preface for everyone, in everyone's own perspective, it does look like the masked figure is staring at you in particular.
Right. Okay.
Is that everybody?
So, for reference, CRHYTT, you have been staring at this masked figure. For your own perspective, they have been staring back.
CRHYTT kind of guards up the visible mask that's on the side of his like on the side and just winces. What do you want?
Who are you asking? You just
Yeah,
kinda yell out,
yeah.
What do you want?
You said
Oh, yeah.
you said that the person was staring right at CRHYTT. So
They're still like behind the counter. No, they've done that the entire time.
yes.
Yeah,
I meant to say that for reference. They've for everyone, it's looked like they've been staring at them.
Right. Well, CRHYTT kind of just.
Jingle. No, go.
Oh, I was just saying that CRHYTT asked that to the person behind the counter, supposedly staring at him.
I want nothing in particular. I just want to make sure all my clients are having a
grand time.
Jingle
Right.
raises his wing.
Yes?
If we kill rats and Jingle eats them, can I have that? And he points at the guy's mask.
Why, this I'm not giving up. It's, close to me. It's very important to me.
It's on your face, yes.
Yes, and I'd rather not hand it up.
Hey, listen, little goblin, what was your name again?
Great.
Jingle.
No, Jingle. There we go. Jingle. Look, we're about to get 10 luminescent shiny things. I've started to notice a trend here.
Oh, hey. I'll eat the rats.
And I'm sure the 10 luminescent shiny things will be more than enough payment for dealing with some. Actually, the 50 gold split among 10 ways. Why do you need 5 people to deal with a bunch of rats, and why are you paying quite a bit for it?
Let's say there is a reason it is 10 out of 10 dangerous.
There's
Let me
reasons for
guess.
everything. Give us more
Let me
information,
guess.
please.
These rats are.
Accept.
Let me guess. These rats are quite large and not exactly rat shaped.
Jingle chimed in. You said you accept?
Yes.
Hmm.
As Jingle chimes in and says we accept, the barkeep immediately stops, and all your perspectives break from them staring at you to now staring at Jingle. Alrighty, all good to hear you accept.
Yay!
Jesus Christ.
I love my new friends.
Wait, buddy. That's a very strong term there. Or more like on-the-spot business associates.
That's a very
Jingle
interesting
doesn't know
term.
what those words mean, so friends.
Do you mind if
Alright,
Crete...
well, now that... Oh, sorry.
I was just going to ask if Crete could also do a perception roll to look over the papers. Because
Sure, go right ahead.
Because I thought everyone else did.
Oh no, it was basically just be the defense.
Alright, I thought we were all meant to. I won't then. Sorry.
You can if
sorry.
you want to.
Alright. You keep saying what you were saying.
Alrighty. Well, now that you've all accepted, all good to hear. I can guide you back to the opening in our stockhold that they've sort of dug up and wreaked havoc with, and you all could help handle the situation.
Jingle holds up the shitty bow. Yay!
Of course.
Are you sure we're not signing up for danger? Just checking.
This is a lot of danger, apparently.
Danger is kind of the job.
Okay, but like,
Right.
I don't want to die.
I don't
It's fine.
You won't die.
It's fine. The contract you signed has life insurance.
You won't die.
Okay, good.
15% or more.
Let's go.
Yeah, you're also not going to die. You see, me and Rex over here, we're professionals.
In rat
Indeed.
extermination?
Well, I mean, we've
General
exterminated
extermination.
bigger things than rats, so how hard can rats be?
I will eat the rats.
Of course.
All right.
Jingle just smiles at Umbra.
Umbra looks back. And then looks forward. Okay. Well, where are we going?
Alrighty.
Also,
Well,
also, I'm just gonna look at Umbra and just like holding freaking Jingle's like paperwork. I don't know if he's a child, but like I need parent consent for him.
I can sign.
And no, you cannot.
Yes.
Alright. I'm not this goblin's parent, but I will sign for it.
I said people guardian,
You
whatever.
are now.
Too close to
I'm
things.
I'm a temporary guardian.
Yep.
Good
We'll
enough.
agree upon this. Yes, and Umbra will sign in Undercommon.
Now, I believe everyone has signed the paperwork for you.
Yep, that should be everything now.
Alrighty. You see the large cloaked figure raise up their hand and sort of enclose it into a fist, and you see all the other people that was within their bar. There was like 5 others, all scattered about, all vanish, and the door closes. You can see them appear outside, and the sign on the bar flips over to closed, all at the same moment.
Well, this isn't ominous.
It's a great sign.
I'm scared.
Alright. Well, follow me, and I'll take you to the opening of this. Come along. And they wave their hand, and a little fence off to the side, separating the behind the bar with the main opening, opens up. Would you all like to come along?
I guess we shall follow. At least I will.
Yeah.
I will also follow.
Jingle hops out of Umbra's hands and stays more to the back.
Okay.
Creep
Alright.
keeps on
Watch.
guard.
One more time, Nova.
I said just CRHYTT keeps like guarded and alert as he goes in.
Alright. Can I get a marching order for everyone?
I guess I'll be
Um,
somewhere middle.
I'll be in the back.
Umbra can be first or second.
I
Probably
know,
roughly in the front.
I'm close to the back, so either behind Nova or in front of Nova.
So,
I'm-
so it sounded like Rex, Umbra, Clank, Jingle, and then CRHYTT.
That sounds about right.
Sounds good.
Alright.
Made Jingle start to be stealthy as he goes with his friends.
Alrighty, make me a stealth roll.
Alright, and I'm using my Kenku Recall to get advantage.
Alright. Let's see
So
this.
that is a 20.
That is a dirty 20.
Nice.
As you sort of puff up your cloak around and slink off into the shadows within the back of the group, you will head around the counter and step through a back door, which, as you step into the back, you see that there is a nice kitchen back here. No one seems to be back here to cook, but you do see what seems to be 12 pairs of the same white glove all lined up on the counter.
What?
As you all... Yeah, 12 pairs of the same white gloves all lined up on the counter right here. Almost as if people wore here and just laid down their gloves all in a nice row. And they walk you right by this, open up a decent sized like cellar door, and climb on down. You all
Alright.
follow?
Yeah,
Well,
a little bit hesitantly, but yes.
Alright. There is dim light amongst these rooms for you still to be able to, like, see.
Mhm.
But you all head deeper down. The ladder goes about 8 feet or so before you hit the bottom, which leads to a staircase. The 13-foot tall being starts guiding you on down, having to duck their head a decent amount, holding out this torch in front of them. Or more
I'm
like
actually-
a lantern.
Can I just like take out my axe and just cast my Crimson Right and basically just says my weapon sheds a bright light out to 20 feet.
Alright, sure.
I also have necrotic damage now and deal extra damage to undead. But that's not important at the moment.
Mhm.
Who knows? Zombies might be here.
There might be zombie
Zombie
rats.
rats.
Zombie
rats?
Gink.
Jingle
Same
will still
line.
eat them.
I don't think that's good for you.
And everyone continues on down till eventually you reach this large cellar.
easily the roof spans up to 20, 30 feet. You don't understand where this could be in the city to possibly have a roof going up so high, because you only went down probably 10 feet or so. So that means that like you're still like 18 feet from the surface. But this goes up 30, 40 feet possibly, with rows and rows of various barrels and bottles, each one having different corks and designs and filled with different colors.
Fucking magic,
So much is here.
fucking magic buildings.
They guide you through this one large aisle until you reach the back, and you could see what seems to be a massive hole have been either dug and or blown through the side of the wall here.
Hmm.
Some big rats.
Yes, and quite a lot of them at that.
And I do a nature check with advantage.
Go right ahead. This from your ability, correct?
Yes.
Straight up just being a blood hunter gives you this.
Yeah, 12.
Am I able to check if this hole really was made by like rats or if it was like exploded?
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, I didn't know. I just heard nature check. I didn't know what that was. Sorry. I thought that was like something about finding.
Well, you have
them.
advantage on survival checks to track things.
That's probably a better option, but it's fine.
12?
Mhm.
Wasn't like... It definitely was caused by something naturally.
1 second.
Much less of an explosion caused this, and more of several decently sized things did cause this.
More gnaw marks than blast marks.
Yeah. Gnaw marks, claw marks, whatever it was able to dig, at which point that sort of caused the wall to collapse in.
Mhm.
Indeed. Anyway, shall we continue? Fucking hell, that was loud.
Onward we
I'm
go.
prepared. Yes, I'm prepared to continue.
Let's go.
Alrighty. You will head on. At this point, the tall person seems to have stopped, and I've let you all start progressing ahead of them as they stand back within the cellar. Please don't die.
Love you too.
And you all continue on.
Mhm.
Indeed.
You see that, as they said, it does seem to go into a large sewer underground. Easily. It's like 15 feet wide, 15 feet tall, huge, cylindrical sewer just progressing onwards. You can see a few holes in the walls here and there. You have two options, left and right. Which way do you want to go?
I mean, how many people we got?
Alright, Rex, see if you can get any tracks.
Actually, yeah, this would be a good time for like a nature check.
Or survival.
Survival
Yeah.
to track. And this you actually do have advantage on. Or at least to track very specific things.
As
But
that's
I'll give it advantage on you.
Oh, I rolled a nat 1 on survival.
Oh no.
Shit. Okay.
Can I check for detect magic? Like, can I try and cast that?
Yeah, sure, go right ahead.
Right. I'll do my danger rolls. Plus R 3d6. It goes wild.
E.
Right.
Alright.
Okay.
Wonderful. Oh, roll me a D100.
Alright. Creep threw some dice on the floor, looked at them for a second, and everyone else behind them just heard a oh shit. That's 100. That is the one.
Normally that means I should get the fuck down. So
Well, this is a special. This is a special dice chart.
Also, 100's always been good.
All right. Damn.
Alright. Because this is my specific list. Alrighty. I need to look at CRHYTT's character sheet.
I have it. I will grab it. Here we are. Control C.
Yeah, I have D&D Beyond pulled up.
Hey, did you actually roll a D100 or did you? Because it doesn't look like you rolled a D100. It looks like you just said 100.
Did I? Oh shit! Did I?
Yeah. You didn't actually
That would
roll.
explain that.
Oh,
Never
I'm
mind.
sorry. I'm sorry.
I went ahead
That's
and
funny.
tested just in case, and I noticed
I'm
the
so-
formatting was weird.
I'm tired. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That's a 44. 44. I'm so sorry, guys.
Alright.
Yeah, that's what happens
Yeah.
if you just roll.
I know. I know. I look.
Mhm.
I made a mistake. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
No,
You're
it's
okay.
fine.
We're not trying to kill you
no.
for it. You're good.
Alright, okay. Okay, never mind. With the Novah roll of 44, you roll it, and you go, oh shit. And that sort of catches you. Something about saying that was off.
Huh?
I feel like we should take cover.
CRHYTT looks at himself like systematically to check if everything's alright, as if he's done it before. Am I dead? Am I?
You're fine.
Shit.
Continue, please.
Shit.
Shit. It sort of seems to elongate.
What was that?
CRHYTT checks his head and neck.
Perfectly fine.
Shit. Huh? What? What's happened?
Saying the S in what's is extended. Happening.
I'm gonna
Why?
look over at. Wait, what's going on?
I-
Is there something wrong?
I-
Do I see anything weird?
I think so. Huh? My voice is.
The S is extended in voice. As you've now pretty much caught on, all S sounds are extended to sound like the hissing of a snake.
For fuck's sakes.
Just for CRHYTT?
Just for CRHYTT.
Oh,
CRHYTT has a small tantrum
Yep.
with a lot of
Do you have a-
sounds.
You have an issue with your tongue? What's going on here?
yeah.
I
What, did you lick the floor? Are you good?
don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
This sucks.
Alright then. Well,
How long does it? How long does this last?
Who's to say? I'll tell you whenever it ends.
I'm going to shoot something. Probably a rat. Probably a rat with wild magic.
Probably so.
does the original spell still go off? Or
No.
No, it's
Wild
wild
magic
magic.
cancels it out, but he also does not waste his spell slot due to how I have it set up.
alright.
Mm-hmm.
Goes wild, but if it goes wild, you don't lose spell slot from your spell. Because that's how you lose spells.
Alright, well, how'd that tracking go?
Alright, what was the tracking? Let's see. That was...
Was that the 8 that was rolled?
That is the 8 from Rex. Alright, you're looking. You do see, there are trails. There are tracks. They go both way. There's one going left, and there is one going right. So what would you like to do?
Can I roll perception to see if I see anything down either of the tunnels?
Sure, go right ahead.
That is a 15.
Alrighty. Looking down, doesn't look like there is much difference between the two. You can see On the left-hand side, looks like it possibly ends up being blocked a bit down the ways. The small light refracting off the there's like a small trail of water going down the center of it, and so some light is being reflected off of that, and it's bouncing off, and you could see possibly a blockage going down the left route.
Wait, sorry, can you say that again? So on the left side there's a blockage,
Yes, on the left side.
and on the right side there's water.
There's water going down the center of the entire place. The right side seems perfectly fine.
Okay. There's a rock block. We can't go that way. Pointing to the left.
Mm-hmm. So
Why
we'll go
not?
right then.
We can't.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That way. He points right.
I would like to point out, well, no, actually, you pointed us to a job, so technically, although you didn't get us to a bounty board, you did get us where we needed to. Fine, whatever. He walks that way.
Yeah.
I was about to say, are you gonna trust the bird that you found out was lying to you?
Here's the thing.
If so.
He's right this time. See, you don't know if you can trust it or not ever.
They are the anonymous, the unpredictable, the want for
Oh,
shiny.
I think this is good.
So who's going where?
I'll be going right.
I'm going right.
Rex?
Oh, sorry.
Do you trust the bird or not?
I mean, I'm going that direction.
Do you want me to make a persuasion check?
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay, Discord looked like it
Rex?
broke for a moment. Rex?
Right.
I'm gonna go left.
I'll go.
All
left.
Okay.
Derek and Rex. Right, no,
The
Rex
same people.
and CRHYTT. Yeah, no, same person, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, Rex and CRHYTT. You both head left. You get about 70, 80 feet till you reach what seems to be a blockage for most of it. There does seem to be like a small path to the right. If you could try and squeeze through it a bit.
How tall is the passage? Oh, sorry. How tall is the passage?
You don't have to say it.
I know.
CRHYTT
I know.
does, but
I know.
yeah.
I'm joking with you.
You could squeeze through it. It would be a bit of an issue for Rex.
Right.
I mean, is it just a hole in the wall?
Yeah, it's a sort of small hole heading through this blockage.
How thick's the wall?
Let's see here. Make me a perception check to try and discern that.
It's the hit show Hole in the Wall.
Do they still air that?
No.
No.
That work?
Probably just continue.
That's a fucking
No.
dirty 20. I do have to say, I forgot to mention this. Everyone does have one DM inspiration.
Oh.
yeah.
Shit! Really?
Hey.
What?
Yeah,
for?
I'm giving everyone DM inspiration at the beginning of the game.
Thank you. What do we do with them?
You could use it to
It doesn't
reroll
just
one
have
dice.
damage.
Oh, right.
Use it on something stupid.
I could have used it on the detect magic.
Good up.
Could have.
Well, you can use it at any point from here on out. And I will say you can use it for your wild magic. Like, it's very limiting on it inherently, but I've just expanded the scope of DM inspiration to be... If you can convince me hard enough, sure, I'll let you use it.
Gotcha.
Alright. Okay, with the door 20, the wall's about possibly 1.5 to 2 feet thick of just junk.
Like well packed together, or just kind of.
If you take a moment to dig at it, it will definitely fall apart.
One second. Let me just see if I have anything in my inventory of interest.
Would you like me to check mine as well for you? See if we can
Sure.
combine. Right. Let's see.
I mean, I have a crowbar.
I also have we have 2 crowbars.
Everyone has a damn crowbar. I think Jingle has one.
We are
I also have an
Half-Life.
alchemist, but I don't think I have
Nope.
I don't need a crowbar. I have a big mechanical dog.
I don't have one.
I also have rope.
The dog is also still holding the quarterstaff.
Lovely.
Mhm.
The dog is armed.
Well, of course it's armed. It's a dog. Alright. Well,
Okay.
are you two going to try and dig at this?
I'm. It's okay if I see if I'm gonna if I can squeeze through.
Yeah, you're able to. You're
All
small
right.
enough.
Okay. I'm gonna use my rope, tie it around my waist. If something goes wrong, pull me back. And he sort
I
of,
think I'm gonna go with you. I'm also small and can fit in, and
Wait,
feel
I
like you
thought-
shouldn't go down there.
You
by
would
yourself.
right. You would right
Oh.
with
Yeah.
No, that's
Novah
good.
and Jingle.
Rex is with me. Rex is big. And okay, so pull me back if something goes wrong, and he begins to climb inwards and go through.
Alright. And Rex, what are you gonna do? Rex?
Rex.
Yeah, sorry. I am just going to try to break the wall down.
Alright.
While Creed is going through it,
Wow. Yeah. Wait. What?
No, after three
Yeah.
passes through.
But that would. Okay. I hope we don't cave him in.
Oh,
my
I-
God.
All right.
session 1,
Alright.
Creed fucking died.
He does have the least amount of health.
I have 26.
Wait up. No, I have the least amount of health. I have 15.
Oh yeah, you have a negative con.
Yeah.
I have +4 to my con.
Yep, nope, never mind.
I'm the most
yeah, sure.
fragile boy.
Are you trying to break it down by attacking it, or are you gonna use your crowbar?
I'm probably better off just attacking it, but
Alright.
I do have a great axe, so that just makes logically more sense.
Yeah. Go ahead and make an attack with your make
Do
an
I
attack.
have to roll to hit, or is it just damage?
Roll to hit. Yeah. There's like stats on making attacks on inanimate things.
Bruh.
That is an 8.
The wall
Like-
of junk. They see can't be that fucking high.
It's not that high. You didn't hit it hard enough though. More or less swing, and it does catch like a metal part of the wall. So your great axe, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, your great axe sort of kings off of it. Not able to get like a good hit. You could try again though.
Alright. That works better.
That will hit. I can guarantee. An 18 will hit.
How will that work?
12 damage. Alright, you hit it, and at this point, Nova, you're decently on the other side and looking around. You hear the wall behind you shake.
What? is that he's sort of like he's in a very goblinoid creature stance and just slowly turns towards the shaking wall.
All right, the Rex, make me another attack.
Yippee. That ain't gonna work.
Nope. As you go and hit another metal piece.
Do it again.
That will. A 22 will definitely hit.
Ow!
That damage is always gonna hurt.
That's a 14.
Yeah, no, you're pretty much now hitting like near the base of it, which it's definitely causing it to shake. Possibly 1-2 more hits just like that could definitely knock it down.
Pocket.
Hey, we've seen how these rolls go. It's one bad, one good, and they're each ever increasing.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently.
But I think they're
13 will hit. It's literally AC is 13.
The wall has an AC. Was it wearing
Yeah,
like?
Apparently.
Is it wearing like a leather tunic?
Everything has an
wall.
AC.
Everything has a leather tunic.
And that one doesn't hit. I didn't even see what that was. That one also didn't fucking hit. They're both the same damn
2
thing.
7s.
I roll on the on the wild magic dice then.
18.
Yep, that will hit.
Ooh.
You're really good at rolling damage.
Yes. Also, no, never mind.
Oh, yeah, you've also been. Also, your fucking Crimson Right has been going on.
Yes.
forgot
So
about
I'm just
that.
been swinging this. I'm just swinging this glowing fucking axe.
Roll 44.
Wait, the axe is glowing?
Yeah.
Wait, okay, so let me get this straight. CRHYTT's gone through this tunnel, and now all he's seeing is the walls shake and an ominous red glow coming from where he once came.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna fully knock it down. That's like 60 in total, as this one last swing sort of catches this wooden base, like just a table underneath that was sort of slanted, holding it back.
Also, how
slashing
much? Also, I should mention this axe weighs like 7 pounds.
Yeah. Caving into this fucking table, and now the entire thing sort of starts to like really shake, and pieces of it are falling off of it as it's gonna fall down. Can you and CRHYTT make me a dex saving throw?
Alrighty. Shit.
Yeah. Also, apparently, I'm allowed to add my proficiency bonus to my attack rolls. I didn't know that. The more you know.
That's a 2. That is a 2.
2
Sorry, what
hit
am I
you
rolling?
can add, but not to like damage. But yeah,
That's a 4. roll.
dex save. Dex save.
That's a bad deck save. You better get a nat 20 so you can save me somehow. No, dirty.
So close.
I'm gonna.
So close. With a 21 and a 4 from CRHYTT.
You've killed him.
CRHYTT,
Yes. Yes.
you're going to take 2 damage
Fuck.
as a box falls on you.
Just bonks him on the head. Ow.
Splinters and cracks open.
CRHYTT
Almost
falls
just covering your head right there.
CRHYTT just falls on his ass.
Yeah, Derek, you're able to just move out of the way of any of the falling debris from this, and now the path is clear. You just have to climb over the boxes and debris and shit. And while this has been going on, let's jump to the people who took the other path.
Here to listen.
Loud bang rings out in the distance.
Here to listen.
Well, have we found anything on our way?
You 3 have started making your way around the right path. You can see that it does slowly start to like curve and bend around. But from an immediate glance of wandering, nothing you could see. If you'd like to try and see anything more, you could make me in perception or investigation rolls.
I will make
Oh,
a
I'm good at
perception.
investigation.
I'm gonna use my second Kenku recall to get advantage.
I'm gonna re-roll.
So
Yeah, that's a 9.
18 perception.
All right. 18, 9, and
I'm good in there.
you're good.
Nope, I'm not accepting that. I'm using that inspiration.
DM inspo. Taking away that nat 1.
11.
At least it wasn't on that one.
That is better.
Yes.
Ooh, wait. Can Bargus roll a perception?
Why, yes, they can.
I'm glad I checked my fighting
the
styles. I
fighters are
forgot I have
awesome.
great weapon fighting.
Oh, yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. You didn't roll a 1 or a 2.
They also
Yeah,
got
I
an
know.
11.
I'm just glad I knew that.
An 11 for both the dog and the imp. Alright. Jingle with the highest roll of 18. Let's see. You are able to, as you wander on, you do see that there are heavy scratch marks along the walls. Heading farther in, seem to grow more and more until eventually it's just a wall covered in these scratch marks.
Jingle would point them out to UMBRA and go back to hiding.
Also,
Umbra.
one more thing that might have been important. Since my Crimson Right was active, I should probably mention that I'm using Rite of Flame.
Oh god, the garbage is on fire.
Flaming boxes.
I need you.
You're dead.
Alrighty.
I want to dodge the fire.
Sure, make me a deck save.
Alright.
Everything's gone
That is
downhill.
a 15. That's a 15.
You managed to not catch on fire.
Oh, thank God. You dumbass! Oh, my mic peaked. My mic peaked from the S.
Hearing from the side of the fucking flaming pile of wood.
I'm just gonna reply with sorry. And fucking walk past him.
You're still on one side, he's on the other. Let's see here. Wait. Yeah.
I was gonna say, we were doing our thing.
Yeah, you were doing your thing. We just want to do that. We're good back to you. We'll get to those two here in a bit.
Right.
Alright, you
Yeah,
three.
but Umbra will stop and look at the wall scratches and nod to Clank. Look at this.
Yep, those do be scratches.
We must be close.
Indeed.
Should we get the other two?
He kind of clears his throat and yells out very loudly, "Hey, Fiorta! Get over here!"
Let's see here. Yeah, that will echo down. Let's see.
Jingle's moving himself more into the shadows.
So it's gonna.
Oh, X. You will hear the yelling. Sadly, CRHYTT won't over the sounds of the fire. But you are being yelled for, X. So.
I'm going to just kind of be like, CRHYTT, we went the wrong way.
The bird was right.
Question: can CRHYTT get back? Or is the rubble blocking his path now?
The rubble, if it wasn't on fire, you could climb over.
But it is on fire.
It's currently on fire.
Well, I'm stuck. Wait. Well, I'm stuck. I can't help.
Explore the tunnels and see if they move around, I guess.
um. Wait. Shit. Okay. Sorry to detract again from the other three, but I need someone remind me to undo the rope that's currently
I was thinking that.
That's
I
cur-
was
that's
going to
current-
point it out.
that's currently under a fire and is tied to
Yep.
CRHYTT. And go
You
back
have
to the
to cut
others.
it, or
Well, let's go back to the others and then deal with that because it's their turn, I believe.
yep. Well, Rex, are you heading back towards the others? Rex?
Rex?
Rex.
Rex?
Rex,
Rex.
Rex! Mayday, mayday,
Rex.
come.
Rex. 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 Rex.
Earth to
Anyways.
Rex.
Alright, we will
guess
hop back
Rex
over
is
to the
gone.
others and we'll get back to Rex.
Gone
we will
forever.
get back to Rex.
He's
Oh,
gone.
it was
Alright.
nice knowing Rex when they were here.
You don't get an immediate response. How long would you wait around?
Not very. I am more than capable of killing rats.
Alright.
Mhm.
Off we go. Or off we go.
All right. Then Umbra will also double back.
Alrighty. Double back towards Rex or heading on forward?
Towards Rex.
Okay.
Towards
Wait, where are you
heading on
going?
forward, actually. Heading on forward. Sorry, I got confused.
Okay.
No, you're good.
Jingle's
Mhm.
keeping with friends, but staying in the shadows with his bow.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you three advance. Heading on forward, you see that the claw marks do seem to continue as you go on. Make me a round of perception checks.
A reminder, passive 17, so
Alright, yeah, no, just what would be a passive then?
Not high enough. 11, and then for Bargus, 14.
Alright. And Umbra, what's your passive perception?
Let me check. It is 13.
13.
the guy that can barely communicate is the best one at looking at spotting things.
Yes.
What is your passive perception? 17, was it?
Yep, 17.
Alright. You and Borges do both hear the, what sounds like skittering, up ahead.
Umbra.
Yes.
My dog is indicating me to something. Sorry, go ahead.
Speak up. Use your words.
It's
What is it?
coming.
Looking up and around. Yeah. Huh?
After having it pointed out to you, you wait, listen, and you do hear the faint sounds of skittering up ahead.
How numerous?
Well,
Is it like
Oh.
constant?
Yeah, sounds like it'll go for a few seconds, then stop, then continue.
Okay.
Could be possibly multiple sources.
Mm-hmm. Where's it coming from? Which direction?
Straight ahead, the path you guys were heading.
Ah. Alright, Humber will pull out its warhammer and nod to Clank. It seems like they're up ahead.
got it.
Do you want to
He
double
pulls
back?
out,
Mhm.
I mean, it's just rats.
Just rats, yes. Alright.
Jingle gets his bow at the ready.
Yep, he pulls out, Clink will pull out his golden axe.
Right? And do you all advance ahead?
I suppose, yeah.
Alrighty.
Whenever I'll prepare an action. Whenever I see a rat, I will cast Wrathful Smite.
Alright.
Jingle will prepare a shot for rat.
Alright.
Oh, fireworks are going off.
I'll do a prepared throw for a rat.
Alright. So, Wrathful Smite, shot, and throw. Alrighty. Rex, you back with us?
Yep.
Alright. Would you have started advancing towards the others, or what would you have done?
Probably start heading towards the others.
Alright.
Is CRHYTT still trapped?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
We will get back to him when we get back to him.
Yeah. Rex has started making their way back towards the others. They are advancing towards the rats. We'll hop back to CRHYTT for a moment. What would you like to do?
Well, currently, CRHYTT is staring at the rope and is beginning to put the pieces together that it's flammable.
Yeah, and then you see a small flame leap out and land on the rope.
Shit! As he grabs one of his daggers and begins to furiously cut.
You start pretty much hacking away at this fucking rope until it eventually snaps, and you see the rest of it catch up in flame.
CRHYTT just backs up to like a few meters and just pants a bit, just calming down. Oh gods. Oh okay. I survived. Have strength.
Alright, and are you
How many
gonna
fireworks?
start heading the only path you got?
Right, and which way is that? Further into the cave?
Yep, farther in.
Right. CRHYTT moves forward with dice in his hand, both as in ready and using its glow just to see, despite having night vision.
Alrighty.
The mind game, boys.
You start advancing inwards. You
Alright.
get nothing, really, as you start heading on in. Immediately, nothing jumps out. Make me a perception check.
Right, will do.
While you do that, we'll hop back over to the others. You three have... I'm assuming you three would have slowed your walking.
Full speed? No, I'm just joking. Yeah, we would have.
Yeah.
Alright. As you've now slowed down so you could keep an eye ahead. Start hearing footsteps behind you.
Huh?
Oh.
Does it sound like people footsteps, like big stomp footsteps, or rat?
Sounds like more human footsteps. Not a skittery.
Jingle can't eat people, so he doesn't care.
Alright.
Okay, Umbra will turn to look then.
As you now see Rex rounding the corner.
Ah,
Oh. Hey,
yes,
Rex.
please.
Was good.
Yeah, where's the little goblin?
I was right.
Fire, but that's a different story.
Huh?
You left him?
What?
What? I'm not even that stupid.
He's fine.
He's fine.
As far as we know, this cave is full of thousands of rats. Perhaps.
Last
There
time
could be a lot of
like
rats.
fire.
He left one.
expect them to
Rex,
just
Rex,
sit
break
there?
this. Break this down for me real quick. You're telling me that one of our new hires is now been disconnected from us through a bunch of fire, and you left them there.
The project says we're not exactly responsible for them. We just got them in the job. So
We still have a reputation. I said we were professionals.
And whose fault is that?
No, okay, we're going back for him.
Yes, I would insist we go back.
But he's probably fine. I told him to check out the rest, see if it loops back around. Because
You told
I'm
him to go
assuming
further in by himself.
Alone.
we're in a cellar, basically. I'm assuming it all connects at some point.
Wait, did
It's a
Rex say
sewer.
that? Did Rex say that?
It's
I
a
didn't
Sewer.
This is a sewer.
Whatever the
hear
fuck
Rex
it
say
is,
Rex did say to go and keep going forward, see if it loops around.
Right, okay. Alright, I didn't hear. I'm dumb.
Yeah.
But can they see
Like,
over
even
the
if
firewall?
it doesn't, it's a sewer. There's going to be a way out at some point.
True.
And if they run into 20 rats,
We'll make it
then run.
We will make it 0
Okay.
rats.
listen to me very closely, Rex. We're going back. We have a reputation to uphold. We're getting him, then we're killing the rats.
Fine.
Okay? How is there even fire down there?
So I forgot about this thing I can do.
Yeah, about that.
You said that we're going. Okay. So what I'm hearing is that this is directly your fault.
Kinda, yeah. I
Okay, yeah,
never
we're definitely
denied
going back.
that. I never denied that. You just didn't ask.
Rex, and you wonder why so much of our fucking money goes to my alcohol consumption.
You mean so much of my money.
I digress.
So
All
you're
right,
all
come
gonna
on.
start
Let's
heading
go get
back.
the goblin. Yeah.
Alright.
Hmm.
And you all
Jingle.
start turning around to make your way back.
Jingle
As Jin-
stays to the back, keeping an eye on where they were going. Because rat sounds.
Alright. And you all turn around and progress backwards.
Go look at the burning pile of what I presume is primarily wood.
Yep. You all head around and eventually come back to where you all started, and you can see a giant wall of fire.
I take out my axe and start throwing it in and back to break up all of the things that are burning so that it burns significantly quicker.
Alrighty. Make me a... Let's go ahead and make an attack.
You all also notice the axe goes back to my hand, an 11. Does that beat the AC of burning chair?
Well, let's just see how effective it would be.
Jingle
Alright.
shoots the fire. I rolled an intelligence check. I have to.
On your
Jingle's-
seeing him
what?
attack, Jingle attacks the fire. He shoots it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up to Jingles. Is that arrow wood, perchance?
Yes. It's a 17 to hit the fire.
Okay, give me for just a moment. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
As you're watching these two start attacking this burning firewall, one of them throwing an axe and having it returned, and the other is just now shooting at it. What do the other two want to do?
Let me look up something.
I mean, I have a water skin that holds 4 pints of liquid, and I don't remember how much 4 pints is, but
It's a
I
bit.
know it's a bit. Who else here has a water skin?
I do. Jingle
Okay,
does.
so that's 8 pints.
Mm-hmm.
No,
one-
Nova, you're fine.
let
You
me
didn't
see.
derail anything, Nova.
Yeah.
Nova, yeah, you're fine.
I just noticed that you didn't.
Yeah,
Fine.
you're fine. Things just
We're
happened.
having fun.
This is my fault.
No, I was on about
Um,
earlier with the wild magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No, it's
fine. Trust
Yeah.
us.
By the way, this
Shut
is
up.
the situation right now.
Yeah, I also have a water skin. I could pour.
Okay, so that's 3 water skins. That's 12 pints. No, 10. That's 10.
I also have a water skin.
If each water skin holds 4,
It's
then
4
it's 12.
pints.
That's
Then
1
yeah, it's
point.
12.
That's
Okay, then it's
1.5
16 now.
gallons. Oh,
4 pints is 1.
so 16 pints is 2 gallons.
That should cut it
Okay,
down
so
quite a
it's-
bit.
Half a gallon.
It should be enough to get a pass through at least.
4 of them is 2. 4 of them is 2 gallons. Wow, that's a lot. Okay,
That should be enough.
as
was a lot.
everyone, or you're all just going to start partaking in chucking water onto the burning wood.
Yes,
This
also,
or
I think-
goblin dice, so yeah.
Also,
I have,
I think I'm gonna be honest. Who else here is this is the first time using the water pint, like the water skin, for any reason?
I've used
Me.
it before.
I've used it before. Mainly for shape
That-
water.
That's okay. That's fair.
I've used it to fill one with mayonnaise before.
Okay.
Absolutely wonderful. All right,
Alchemy
Awesome.
jar gets mayonnaise.
with a luck roll of 8, you all are able to fulfill a path for you all to move through. For reference, a luck roll is a d20 I roll. The lower the number, the better the outcome.
Neat.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, you all are able to fulfill a path on through with all the destruction and water being tossed onto this. Pretty much clearing a path right through the center of this. Do you all want to advance forward?
Yep.
Yes.
Alrighty.
We
You
can
all-
go this way now.
Yes,
You
that's
will.
Yeah.
correct. You're learning. You're progressing. I'm so proud of you.
Before
You're
we
very
couldn't, you didn't believe me.
Alright.
Mm.
You all progress forward, and on the other side, you see no goblin.
Roll credits.
Du- 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 du.
Did
Not this.
No,
I
I'm
can't
imagining
believe you did
I'm
this.
imagining like the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure theme.
Nova.
Oh, also, for when he says things like Diodem Noctis or Phyllis Canis, he's cussing in Infernal.
Cool.
Alright.
If anybody knows Infernal.
I don't. I know Welsh.
I don't.
What does Jingle know? Jingle knows common, barely,
I know
Giant,
London languages, I just
goblin,
don't
and
know.
thieves can't. I don't remember why I know giant.
That's amusing.
What's
We
the
useful if we ever meet giants.
He knows giant from that one interaction with the slowly growing giant in the beginning. He just
Where do I
gained
check
it.
my languages? Oh, languages. I know none.
You know common, and whatever you knew in life. So whatever your race is, whatever languages it would have had.
I don't know what the hell language of lycanthrope speaks, so I'm assuming I just know common.
Probably so, especially because isn't your aren't you just originally a human?
Yes.
Then yeah.
Like I'm a blood hunter, but like which probably gives me something, I just haven't looked at it.
You don't discuss with the monsters. You don't chat with them. You're only there to kill them.
I would imagine I would eventually learn something.
Possibly.
You might learn Infernal from Clank.
You
Possibly.
can learn fluent giant from Jingle.
They can speak giant better than they can speak fucking common.
Goblin.
They don't speak common well at all. They speak fluent giant and goblin.
Are you sure that goblin is fluent?
Oh,
No.
Considering the only word they have is home so far.
no, that's just what their home was called. So
Yeah, yeah.
their
Yeah.
home
Yeah.
was just called home in
Wait,
Goblin.
wait,
There was
I'm
no
getting
name
this-
for it.
I'm getting major deja vu. I'm getting major deja
Yeah,
vu.
so,
I made the same.
once-
I made the same joke once and got the exact same response. Holy shit!
Yeah, long story
Mm.
short, what I'm getting is he went to college. His parents told him he had to choose an elective. He ended up choosing giant and just got really into it for some reason.
Yeah.
Do you guys know that comedian Bert Kreischer?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry.
No.
It's like his trashy. It's like his machine story. Except
Oh, I
it's
do
like
know yeah.
Russian- It's instead of Russian class, it's giant class.
Yeah. For anyone to know, Bort Kreischer is a comedian which made a story about the machine where he went and had an interaction with the Russian mafia,
Russian
which
Mafia.
might
Yep, I do know who he is.
Yep.
Well, but originally he joined Russian class because he thought it was Spanish. He wasn't paying attention. He was a stoner college student. A few weeks
I
in,
am
he
a stoner
realized
college student.
it wasn't Spanish. But the teacher asked him to stay because she needed the one extra person for class, and he just stayed and got a C. Eventually, they went on a trip to Russia, and they needed him for the whole trip to
It-
happen. He got with a bunch of Russian gangsters and managed to learn Russian from them after not learning a single bit of Russian in class.
absolutely.
Anyways,
Anyway,
Clink, yeah, you start hearing Clink yell out, "Come on, here, Crate! Here, Crate! Here, boy!"
Don't no. Oh, God.
calling out
I
to
gotta
the
get
goblin
Brothers.
dog. All right,
Jingle just
Creed.
looks down at
Yeah.
the ashes.
Would Crete even be able to hear
Crete?
that? He walks pretty fucking like. I mean, he's got
Yeah,
like
it's-
30 speed. He's been
it's
walking
been
for a
an-
while.
It's been a decent walk, and also that full perception is not going to get you anything.
Yeah, so he's just gonna keep
Okay.
walking. And someone
So-
rolled that one.
Jingle, no, it's not that one. It's a
Oh, sorry.
non-natural one.
I just saw a
But Crete
1.
may hear this. Jingle was looking down at the ash, thinking, "Ah, Creed!" And Jingle begins to like put the ash in his bag.
Well,
Creed!
what are you doing?
What is it now? That
It's him! He points at the ash. Into the fire!
Jingle.
I want to
no.
make a deception check.
No, Jingle actually, that was the intelligence check.
Oh, you want to make a persuasion check?
He
It's an 11.
I don't think
Actually,
Crete.
All right, let me see if I can see past this to see whether or not you're lying or not, or not lying. We'll see whether or not
You're just wrong.
there's something else going on here.
If you get like a 1 and everyone starts to believe he's dead.
No, I think it's just being wolf.
that'd be funny if they go to complete the job and they just see Crete, or at least what they think the ghost of Crete.
Yeah, I
Hey,
failed by
That's a
one.
10. You fail.
Wait, no, we lost somebody. No.
It's the ashes! Get the ashes!
Ah! you see immediately.
I'm just saying.
Clank is freaking out.
I'm just saying, for the most part, I'm pretty sure me and Clank would know that it kind of takes a lot to burn a human skeleton. Or even
But he's not
goblin skeleton.
human. He's not human. He's a goblin.
Even a goblin skeleton.
Yeah, see?
True, but he's also doubted this
Mhm.
Kenku like once and was proven wrong for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
he's-
he's hear the crying of Jingle.
I think the emotions is just what is overwhelming everyone. The intelligence is just stepping aside for the emotions to swell from all the crying.
Oh no, it's also Jingle's intelligence.
Not really crying. He's more so
Well,
thinking
Yeah,
about the
Jingle
paperwork
didn't
that's
have
filled
much
out.
to begin with, but
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like Derek is just mildly inconvenienced because he knows he told fucking Crete to just go out further in.
But doesn't
Yeah,
Rex at
yeah,
least
but
remember
also
this?
CRHYTT was tied to a rope, and that rope was also flammable.
And
What?
Rex
Wait,
was
why
not
was he-
there. Rex was not there when it got cut.
Yeah, also, he tied to a rope.
Crete was tied to a rope. He literally said, "Pull me out if something bad happens," and Rex proceeded to just break the wall down.
Just
Oh yeah, I don't remember that.
hear the deathly
Yeah,
crying.
this
I
is a
have it-
confounding
I have it down here.
situation.
I literally have it down here. We play hole in the wall real.
Alright, well, you all are all...
Anyways.
Who's all
Uh,
calling for fake CRHYTT corpse?
Well, Clank is already freaking out about the
Oh
paperwork
my
he
God.
has to go fill out.
Okay, let's see. What is it? What am I rolling for that?
11.
Insight.
Insight
Insight. Okay.
I think you
and
need
Jingle
like a
rolled
12.
11.
You need like a 12.
Also-
Oh, 13.
You get a 13. Thank God.
So you know Jingle is just stupid and thinking that his new friend is dead.
Umbra
Also-
will. Mhm.
Also, Clank. You know
Yeah.
damn well I do all the paperwork.
Umbra's just the mature one here. Like, out of the three who are like, out of the two people who are crying, out of the three who have rolled,
Okay, I would like to repeat. Clank isn't crying. He's freaking out about
Yeah.
paperwork.
not crying as in wah, as in crying as
Jingle-
in yelling,
Jingle
as in
holds up
crying
the-
out.
Jingle holds up the clearly cut burnt rope. This is what's left of him.
Okay, no, let's cut. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. Come on, let's go. He's
Yeah,
further down.
and there was a. If Crete was dead, there would be a body, at least some remains. They would not cremate that fast.
And also a
He
stench.
would not be cremated that fast.
Yeah. Also, not to mention, if he had any gold on him, it'd be sitting right there, basically.
Also, we would hear screaming.
Oh,
I assume.
that's a
I
that's a
assume-
17. You can hear the cogs turning in Jingle's head. Oh. Okay. Jingle puts the burnt cut rope in his bag.
Mhm. Yes, I assume, Derek, if you did hear Crete screaming, you would have helped them.
Yeah, I wouldn't have left if that was the situation. He was perfectly safe on the other side last
Mhm.
time I checked.
So he's fine. We just need to find him.
Oh, so you cut the rope.
Probably.
Okay, works for me.
I'm also putting in my inventory some of Crete's ashes.
Just in case.
Do you
Yes.
still believe they're Crete's ashes?
No, it's just
Despite this?
funny. No,
Okay.
Jingle realizes now, but I'm just calling the ashes that.
Are they going
Just
beside
have
the-
like quotations around Crete.
No.
Like, are, they
Anyways,
just
let's go
going,
further in.
are they going beside the frog jar?
Yeah, it. I don't know.
Okay, so are you all advancing further in now? Now that you've realized, okay, 100% CRHYTT's not dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Alright, yep, and you all continue to head further deeper in now. CRHYTT, we'll hop back over to you now that all this cavalcade has happened.
Yes.
You notice nothing.
Fuck.
Nothing else is going on. As you go farther on, until you realize, wait, wasn't there just a little stream here? Wait, why am I walking in water now? As you have noticed that the water has slowly gotten bigger and bigger the farther you've gotten in. Now instead of like the water being like 5 feet to your left, it's now like walking through a puddle. But it's a huge puddle. It's a large stream going up.
Okay. How much of his body is currently wet? Like,
only the
upwards.
feet.
Just the feet.
It's,
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like you're wading through a stream. It's just a
Alright.
small bit.
Okay, that means his bag is dry. CRHYTT takes out one of his torches and like lights it up, not to see, but to, like so he can notice the reflections and shit, and find out where the water's going.
You light up the torch, looking up and around, and the immediate moment that you light up the torch, you look up, the reflections are all over the place. And there is a massive rat that is about 30, 40 feet in front of you, staring at you. And as soon as the light hits it, it goes and scatters back.
Oh, that's lovely. Shit.
Which way is the water going? And is it going up or down? And like, which way is the water coming from? Is it like straight or is it going up?
Straight, the way the rat went.
Straight, where the rat went. Is there any light coming from the way the water's arriving from? So, like, if the water's going west, is there any light eastward?
It seems to go and bend around the corner. You can't really see any lights coming from that way.
Right. Not okay. CRHYTT blows the torch out before it gets used too much, and splashes his way upstream to find an exit, or at least fresh water.
Alright. You continue forward, seeing what can be up and around. The path goes forward and bends around the corner. As you go around and look, you can see an opening up ahead. Water. Seems to be a waterfall in front of it.
Is there a way to go around it?
Yeah, no, it's not covering the like entire opening. There's like some space on the sides of it for you to step around. That way you're not just dunking yourself in water.
Right. CRHYTT goes around it into behind the waterfall.
Alright. Well, you are behind the waterfall. The opening is on the other side.
Right.
Like opening waterfall, and you're technically behind it, going to where it opens up.
I'm already behind it.
Yes.
Okay, so then I go in front. Sorry.
Alright, you move around to look, and you see that there is, within like 6-7 feet of you, there's a drop-off. And then looking around, you're in a massive underground dome. Lights are reflecting all over the place, pretty much lighting up the entire room here. And as you look down, yeah, that's about 30 rats, and that's a really big rat in the middle of it. And you hear coming from that.
Today, our brothers, we shall go and take over the upper ward. We have already busted into several domains, but we've been fought off. We shall take it over today!
And you hear a bunch of skittering come from all the other much larger rats. What would you like to do?
No, and I just walk away. I walk the other way. I go downstream this time. I forget. I did not see anything. I was not there. I pretend I did not.
Alright.
No.
Make me a stealth roll.
Cool. I will. Shit. Do I get advantage on this? Because no, I'm thinking of the other thing. I'm thinking of stealth. I'm thinking of that fucking bonus section, aren't I?
Don't forget, as a wild magic sorcerer, you can also add a D10 to any one roll you want. But if you do, I get to decide what spell you cast whenever it comes up. We'll go wild.
Tides of Chaos.
Yes, Tides of Chaos.
Alright. So that means I gain an advantage on attack ability. Alright, so this is a what stealth roll?
Yeah.
What do I do?
Is it
Stealth roll.
check? Is it
You
check?
could do that for any roll, by the way. I just wanted to remind you of that.
Yeah, but is it like check stealth? Is it safe stealth?
Yeah.
Is it? Which one?
Yeah, skill. It's skill stealth.
ADV for advantage.
If you want to use Tides of Chaos, yes.
I would like to use Tides of Chaos.
Alright.
Bruh.
Fuck, if I forgot to do plus roll.
Oh, sorry. Nothing.
Alright.
Were you saying bruh as in the ward, or were you... no, you don't want roll, you just want skill stealth advantage.
And why didn't it work? Oh, did it not work?
You put roll. You
No,
don't want the
I did it
R
once.
part.
I did it once and it didn't work. I just deleted it. See? Maybe... How do you do stealth rolls and shit in the actual...
You just tap on the skill.
Right. Skill...
Oh wait, no, is it...
It is a skill.
I think it's check stealth. Yep, it's check.
Alright.
Real sorry for that.
Yeah. That is a 16.
Alrighty. Yep,
No.
as
no,
you
no. Goodbye.
duck back into the shadows and start making your way back in. You four.
Yep.
Make me
Hello.
perception rolls.
17 passive. You still want me to roll?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Make this a roll.
Alright. It is a 16.
That's a 12.
And not 20.
What?
Mhm.
Is that the first nat 20? No.
No, it's the first not 20 I got.
Oh, right. Well,
Also, roll
Well
from
done.
Bargus. Bargus got a
Congratulations.
13, but I got a nat 20, so. Now we're just waiting on Rex.
Oh shit, what are we doing?
Perception.
Make me perception.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
Persuade the universe to tell you what's going on. And that would be take 6. Alrighty. That is going to be Jingle and Clank. You both notice immediately the water does seem to grow more and more the farther you head in, and you do see more recent, like what seems like damage to the walls, like claw marks and such, and almost like muddy tracks alongside the edges of the water.
Jingle instantly begins to climb Umbra.
Mm-hmm.
I really hope CRHYTT is alive.
Water!
Oh, yes. Hmm.
Creep is probably fine.
Actually, I just realized something. Bargus is faster than me. I slowly forgot the Steel Defender is a 40-foot movement. I'm gonna go send Bargus out in front and have him
Alright.
dash to go look for CRHYTT.
Yeah, sorry if I'm a
Alrighty.
bit slow. I'm getting tired.
You're perfectly fine. We could stop before combat. Yeah, it will. I was hoping to get to combat, but we could stop right before we get to it or anything like that. Once you all reconvene, we can stop there. So
That's fine. That works for me.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I hope I wasn't annoying. I
You're
think
not
Umbra is
annoying.
getting
You're
a bit
brilliant.
annoyed with me.
No, you're
No,
fine.
you're brilliant.
I-
You're brilliant.
I act like Umbra's annoyed, but Umbra loves taking care of this strange beast. I'm good with it.
Alright,
This is
Link just
Jingle.
likes
He's a
yelling at
child
things.
now.
you sent ahead,
Yeah.
Vargas.
Yeah.
It starts just rushing through the fucking water.
I'm super proud of that creation. I made that.
That's an interesting thing.
CRHYTT.
Hmm?
You hear coming from ahead of you really heavy footsteps being produced through the water, moving really quickly.
Right. CRHYTT's immediately going to think, that's a rat. Because he just saw them. A bunch of rats. So, big brain play. Get this. He's going to lay down in the water and submerge himself as much as possible so that he just looks like a bunch of rocks in the dark. He's not gonna like fully submerge his head. He's not gonna fully submerge his head, but he's just gonna hide because he thinks it's a rat.
Alright. Make me a stealth roll.
Alright. That's a 22.
That is a 22.
I'll see if Vargas can see past that. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. If Vargas doesn't, you're gonna get like stepped on.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be what happens. That's a 17.
Well, it depends on where he is, because from what I know, like if they're coming through the same way, then it's like a T junction. And
they're coming from the way you're heading, so they're coming from the like way you got in here, pretty much. And you're hiding in the water, and I said Vargas was heading down the center path through the water. I'm gonna make a luck roll.
Right. I assumed if the pathway's heading straight, the water's coming from like the left down to the right.
Mm-hmm.
And CRHYTT was not yet at the direct center of that. So like the junction would be in front of him. That's what I thought.
It's just like a straight roundabout path. It's pretty much just been a one walk.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah. But it's been like carving. So it's been like a curved path the entire time.
I didn't know. I thought it led to an opening with a bunch of rushing water.
No, it's just been like growing farther and farther you got in.
Right.
Alright.
Well.
Okay. As you're crouched down, like looking ahead, this massive beast, and massive I mean like slightly bigger than you, is still pretty big, rounds the corner, charges, and goes, like almost getting you, goes right past you, and you do recognize as it's passing you. Wait, isn't that the mechanical dog? There it goes.
As it slowly leaves the corner, CRHYTT just shoots his upper half up at the water and just looks behind him. And it's just like, oh god, he's heading right for them. Uh-oh. He's just there, not knowing what to do.
Well, what do you like to do?
He gets up and runs after him.
Alright, are you dashing or no?
Dashing?
Full moving?
Full movement. He's just running. He's just trying to get there.
Did you send CLANK full moving, or just going at the normal 40 foot movement?
The Vargas?
Yeah.
I did also say dashing, but I imagine at some point they slow down if they think that they're going too fast.
Wait,
if they think they might start missing shit.
Well, I thought the full movement was just the 30-foot walking speed.
Well, you could also dash, which means that you're moving your full movement again, so you can move like 60 feet in a turn.
Oh, CRHYTT's gonna go as 30. Like, considering he's also
This thing is moving 40 feet. This thing is moving significantly faster than CRHYTT.
Right, then I will go 60, and I guess I'll just, like, marathon sprint, I guess.
Yeah, no, you're going at, like, max speed, just going as fast as possible, trying to catch back up to this thing.
CRHYTT is unnervingly fast if he wants to.
Well, anyone
also, I imagine the wet footsteps would immediately cause Vargas to stop anyways, because there was nobody close enough behind him initially.
Yeah, probably after about like 60 feet. Borges has stopped, turned, and you're now charging at him. Does Borges produce any noise?
It's like a horrific mechanical roar that has a bit of a whirring to it.
Alright.
It's got a turbo.
And when I rev Vargas's engine, just you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucker's got a V8 engine.
Yeah, no, this mechanical dog is now staring down you, Creed.
Creep is gonna roll some speech dice in his hand. Just okay. D plus R 2d6. Again, oh, that one double.
That's 2 1s.
It just walks up to you and picks you up by your shirt and drags and basically carries you back to the group.
He just begins to fucking stress the fuck out.
You were picked up by a dog.
Cue profusely stressed noises that I'm not gonna make in the middle of the night.
Alright. Well, you're picked up and you are quickly rushed through the remaining sewers back to your allies as you all hear the metal footsteps of the dog rushing through the water as it rounds the corner, and there it is with Dragon CRHYTT.
Oh, hey, you're not dead. Did you find any rats?
Yeah, a lot of rats. A lot, like a big rat. Ratolution.
Oh,
rat
how
revolution.
many?
Wait, you're not dead.
Wait. Rat revolution. What? Explain.
Rat uprising.
Wait,
sorry.
Okay.
That's where we'll end off with
forgot.
you all being told rat uprising.
I wrote down in my
Where? I'm hungry.
I wrote down in my book here. CRHYTT escapes the winter ratolution. I'm going to wake up tomorrow and be confused on what I wrote, but currently this makes perfect sense.
Wonderful.
I have 2 pages of this shit. I
I
can't
just
wait.
think as soon as they'll see Jingle, they'll be like, "Shit, a bird!"
A bird.
Yo, real talk. Are one of the rats
By the
named
way.
Ratsputin?
Maybe.
Well, Ratsputin.
Okay, honestly, I just want one of those rats to cower in fear. I just want them to just be naturally scared. Because, in the first session of, the previous timeline, CRHYTT got a nat 20 and burnt one alive just in front of another. So I kind of... Did someone just roll a 104?
Why did you roll 44s?
Oh, I can do more.
Is this for how many?
Alright, well...
Is this for each rat?
Wait.
This is for every
Let's back
rat.
up over to Derek being like, I can do more. It's a 40d4, like, I can do better.
I'm gonna fucking crash Jane, to be honest. See this whole animation with the dice.
The amount of
100.
pain.
Oh no! Oh god! That wasn't good. My computer lagged.
Oh.
Oh no.
Alright, well... I'm hijacking the stream and I'm saying, this has been lovely, this has been great, this shall be the end of it for now. Hopefully we should return next week with even more Rat Revolution.
Yeah. Again, you
Yay.
will find the homebrew in the. If you guys still want to talk, I'll just deafen myself here. Just saying,
Sorry,
because I'm just ending this off, so I'll deafen myself and you guys can chat.
Alright?
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh,
Right.
So trashy.
Okay. Right. This will be the end. Again, homebrew is pinned. That is right there. This is everything that has to do with this game. We are playtesting it. You will find most, if not everything, apart from my own magic dice stuff. That's my thing. I hope you enjoyed. This was a very strange session, and I honestly, a bit of an experiment. I love this one. I love this one. I hope you like it as well. Ciao.